we've entered, what a scene. With chlamydia burns, they're plotting it so mean. Nut gobbler laughs while the soy boy schemes, screaming. Bitch yells, I've got a tingle in my jingle, it's supreme. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Shill Watch-Alongs thread we know. Fake Kyle cuts and ain't a man, oh no. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
What is up, everyone? Star Wars The Acolyte is out, and it is absolutely worse than we all thought it was. I'm sure you've all been watching everyone's reviews on YouTube. Everyone is shitting on it. Everyone is ripping it apart. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone is live right now, and we are live as well, despite all the competition. We are arriving a little fashionably late to the party, I feel like, this Acolyte. It's been a few days since I dropped anything, but we have arrived, and we have arrived now. And we are going to take over that party with all of the Acolyte content on the way, starting tonight. Both me and introducing, for the first time on the channel, my co-host for the next 7 weeks. You all know who it is. Darth Melvin of the Knights of Melvin.
Hello there, this is Darth Melvin, leader of the Knights of Melvin. What's up, everyone? You ready to expose some shills?
We are ready to rip and expose some goddamn fucking shills. And they are fucking shilling hard for the show. Some of them not so hard, but the ones who are shilling for it are absolutely fucking shilling it. And we're going to rip them. We're going to be toxic. We're going to be negative. We're going to rip the show, and we're going to rip the NPC fans. And we are already hard at work doing that. Both Darth Melvin and I are working on content in the upcoming days, and it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. Already, we have 163 people live right now. We're not even 5 minutes into the stream. We haven't even started roasting shills yet. I think this could be the biggest stream ever. And the collaboration that is going to piss the fucking shills off, absolutely. Darth Melvin and myself. Now, before we get started, sorry, go ahead, Darth Melvin.
So we got 163 people in the chat, but I want to know how many people are lurking and crying their eyes out. Mommy, there's 2 of them now, Crazy and Darth Melvin. Make it stop.
Oh, I need the, this is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them clip. I should have grabbed it. Fuck. Yes, we got everyone in the chat. We got Star Wars Marvel Purist. I have a feeling that the chat is going to be going nuts tonight, so I will try to get to everyone. But thank you all for being here, and it's going to be great. So I don't know. Did you see, there is a clip going around on Twitter. I just saw it before we went live. Yes, Star Wars Scran, Lord Melvin is here. I teased it for months that we had a co-host, and Darth Melvin was the first choice. But there's a clip going around of Amanda Stenberg. Have you seen that clip, the Daily Show clip, Darth Melvin?
I think so. The one where she's...
I'm going to go grab it real quick.
Okay.
But what she had to say about the white people.
It's not
Is that
surprising.
the one?
Yeah, it's Amanda Stenberg revealing the truth, not hiding it.
Absolutely. All right. While I grab that, I usually like to give first timers on the channel about a minute or so to introduce themselves. I know that a lot of the Knights of Melvin are probably in attendance, but there's probably some here who may have no idea who you are. Do you want to take a few seconds just to introduce yourself to those people who might not know who you are?
Sure. I am Darth Melvin, leader of the Knights of Melvin. I've been on YouTube for 4 years, exposing shills and avenging Star Wars. Disney has fucked up Star Wars. They have destroyed this IP, and they need to pay for it. So that's what my channel is all about. So I make a lot of videos ripping apart Disney Star Wars, going after their top shills. My specialty is Star Wars Sexplained, who is called Cross-Dressing Explained on this channel. And I like to expose fake news, Kyle Katarn. You know, we expose a lot of the same fucking people because
We
they're
absolutely
shills
do.
and they deserve it. And I think what Grizzy is doing on his channel is amazing. He is tapping into a market of exposing the mental illness in the Star Wars community that people just aren't seeing or weren't seeing before he started.
And it is having an effect. I've been spent all day compiling clips of these people and their reactions. And they know now that they are being watched, and they are trying to like skate down the middle. They're trying to satisfy their fans while not being such a fake reacting shill as to appear on both my channel and your channel. And I know there are a lot of shills that I wasn't aware of until I subscribed to Darth Melvin of the Knights of Melvin and started watching him. And there's so many more. And I've been able to some good content due to some of your research. And it's nice to find someone on the platform that goes at these people as hard as I do. And this collaboration was inevitable, and the shills being triggered are absolutely inevitable. So, chat, this is the clip. So I think this was back in June, this says. So this wasn't recent, or this was this year. No, wait. No, that's today. God damn it. So this clip, I don't know when this was from, but this is a pretty old clip. So here we go. This is what Amanda Stenberg had to say to a certain section of the Star Wars fandom.
Well, when people watch The Hate You Give, what do you want them to walk away with? Because I know everyone has a slightly different feeling.
Well, I mean, white people crying actually was the goal.
There you have it. She admits it. The goal for the Acolyte was white people crying. Jesus Christ. Just come. They're not even ashamed of it anymore. They just come right out and say it.
Well, you know what I have to say to that? She is a fake non-binary. The only reason she is on this show is because she says that she's trans, that she's non-binary, quote unquote. First of all, that's a mental illness. It's not real. And second of all, she goes by she, they pronouns, and no one in the right mind is going to call her a they. They all call her she. Even Molly Damon of Star Wars Sexplained calls her a she. So it's like, is she really non-binary? She just says she is, but she doesn't walk the walk. She doesn't live the life as a non-binary. She's a fake non-binary as far as I'm concerned. And she could go fuck herself.
And she can go fuck herself. And not only that, Molly Damon of Star Wars Cross-Dressing Sexplained, but Chlamydia Burns went out of her way in her review. She admitted in her review, which both of her reviews have been ratioed, by the way, with more dislikes than likes. I tweeted about that yesterday. Hilarious. Chlamydia Burns admitted that she went out and researched Amanda Stenberg's pronoun. She said, I went and I researched, I talked to people, and that she goes by both. You can call her whatever, and that's fine. So she's doing a 2-for-1. Yeah. This is the mental illness, man. You can be both.
It's just fucking retarded, all of it.
And this is who Disney is making Star Wars for. The retards, the stupid people, the fake fans, the alphabet people. And speaking of the alphabet people, a theory that we've all begun to hear the rumors coming out about this show. In episode 3, I think both Darth Melvin and I have talked about it. But the episode 3, the Force is legitimately female. The Force is a female entity. I predicted this a while ago. I put out a tweet about this, and I talked about it a couple weeks ago on stream, but it looks like they're doing it, and they're doing the gay. They're going full lesbo, apparently. From what I'm hearing, everyone's talking about it. This is these 2 episodes are the good episodes, is what everyone's saying, and that it's only going to get worse starting next week with episode 3.
So if you guys are going to like today's Shill Watch-Along, next week is going to be the one to watch because shit is going down in the Wokalite. And people are going to be whining and crying, and we're just going to make it worse.
And do you honestly think it's a coincidence that they released this show in June in Alphabet People Month?
No, this was planned.
This was planned. It's a shield for the show so that if you dare criticize it, if you attack this show, you're attacking. And I think this is going to start coming out as the show unfolds. People are going to come out, the shills are going to come out. They're going to start saying, if you attack this show, you are attacking the Alphabet People. You're attacking Pride Month, and you're just a piece of shit, terrible person. They're pulling out all the stops to try and hide criticism.
Twitter. Already seen these fucking crybabies on Twitter.
Louise Julie.
The white supremacists, they don't like the show. They don't like Amanda Stenberg.
Louise Julie called the Rolling Stone article, which is not on
very
our
accurate
side.
Article. Very accurate. It's boring. That's what he said. I think he said, did he say she was bad at acting? Can't remember, but
I don't recall, but yeah, our girl Louise Julie called him a racist for daring to criticize. There she is, Shillface, called Rolling Stone magazine racist because they dared criticize the Acolyte, said it was boring. And it was boring.
I think it's amazing that her sleeping disorder magically didn't act up during the Wokalite. You know, it's funny how that works.
Funny indeed how that works. And you guys are popping off already. We got Graph Webb before the stream for $2 saying, for fuck's sake, cancel Disney Plus. Absolutely. Do not give Disney your money. We got Chuck for $5. Hail Knights and Grizzy. This is a deadly duo. We need to rip this woke garbage and cook the shills, cucking for it. Let's go to the next level. Let's fucking go. And let's fucking go indeed. We have 2 episodes to get to. I can't wait. Who's it going to be? Who are we going to be covering tonight? I know who we're covering first, but second, I don't know. We might let the chat decide who we cover second, and it's going to be fun. Cryo Snow for $2 says this is going to be a fun stream. It absolutely is, and it already is. And coming in, Jesus H. Christ, holy shit, Darth Ghostface dropping 50 memberships. Do I even have a clip for that? Do I even have a fucking clip for that? Jesus Christ.
That was some prolonged shill face right there.
Yeah, that is a shill face and like a vibrator. Having a little bit of influence that with the contortions. And then we have a shill let's go. I didn't have a Josh let's go, Darth Melvin, but I got plenty of shill let's goes. Not a lot of let's goes from the shills for the Acolyte, though, surprisingly. But thank you, Darth Ghostface, for dropping 50 memberships. Holy fucking shit. Darth Goatface, as we call him around here. Fran Forsyth, a member for a month, says, what a duo. Let's go. Thank you for being a member. Black Metal Nazgul for $10. First super chat for Grizzy. Thank you. Hail Grizzy. Hail Lord Melvin. Hashtag expose the shills. Hashtag avenge Star Wars. Hashtag in Melvin we trust. Hashtag in Grizzy we trust. Hashtag we're not watching. Can we get a let's go? We've got let's goes. I'll give you another one.
She has a makeshift Iron Man suit. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Fucking dumb motherfucker.
I don't know if I'm even going to bother with the let's go counter for this time, but Jesus Christ, it's one of the shillisms. And we got Peter Rackus for $5. I don't know if Christian Harloff would like this show because no young Ahsoka.
Taking a shot at Christian Harloff.
Wow, young Ahsoka.
Oh, God. Oh, man. It's a bad flip for him.
Peter Rackus isn't lying about that. Yes, Christian Harloff, who said that channels like ours couldn't get 100 views if we didn't rip them and just talk about the show, as if he could get 100 views if he didn't have connections at Disney Lucasfilm. Fucking shill. Who's trying to be a fence rider now, Darth Melvin. I don't know if you follow him all that much, but he is desperately trying to be a fence rider now.
Not really familiar with him, but I'm all familiar with the fucking fence riding game. All of them could go fuck themselves.
Yes, he gave The Last Jedi a 9 out of 10 when it came out. Well, first he said he didn't like it the first time he saw it, liked it the second time, gave it a 9 out of 10, and now he shits on it constantly so he can say, I'm not a shill. So that's basically what's going up with him. And we, for the first time, everyone, and holy shit, we haven't even started roasting shills yet. Over 300 viewers live for the first time in the channels. We are at 313 viewers. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're going to have to get into it, but I got to get through a couple more of these. Thank you, Peter Rackus, for the 5. Fran Forsyth gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Fran Forsyth, for the 10 memberships. There are going to be some shills lurking, getting memberships and crying about it, getting triggered at some of the members only content on the stream. Make sure you check some of that out. New members. Thank you, Fran Forsyth. And Sergeant Wolf gifted another 10 membership. We might get 100 gifted memberships this stream. Holy fucking shit. We're already over halfway there. Thank you, Sergeant Wolf and Wolfbane for $5. Grizzy Melvin, you are not alone, for there is another who is making fun of the shills. His name is Gamza. Very good. There need to be more channels like mine.
We just need more channels.
We need a lot more. The Gatekeeper. What's it you call us? The Gatekeepers Alliance.
Yeah.
I love that name. That's a great name. We need
the unofficial name, but we might have to make it the official name.
We might, for the community. There's a lot of great content creators, and the door is always, there's a market for this type of content. There absolutely is. And also, The Acolyte is just the perfect series to start on. So the Gamza, if I pronounce that right, or Gamza, check it out. I'll have to check him out after the stream's over. And finally, John Goats, member for 2 months. Let's go. Where the fuck are we going? Is it whatever Star Wars goes, that it's always back from every time the show comes out? The Angry Joe review for this show was half him picking out the fan comments to call ists and Izza. Oh, God, we might have to look into that. Angry Joe defending The Acolyte from the toxic fan base.
The toxic fan base.
Might have to look into that. And yes,
Angry
there is going to
Shill.
be a Shills defend video coming. So thank you all so much for being here. And what say we get going? So first up, episode 1, Darth Melvin. What did you think of episode 1 of The Acolyte? I found it pretty boring.
It was boring. They're setting up the plot. They didn't give us too much, but they introduced mothers. Amanda Stenberg's character had mothers.
They had to sneak it in there.
And ironically, they burned in a fire. I don't know if that was intentional, but not a good look for Communist Plus.
Yeah, very boring. Most of the shills had already seen the action sequence, and believe it or not, people were whining and complaining about what's the broad's name from Matrix?
Trinity.
Trinity from Matrix dying immediately after the entire marketing campaign of those first couple trailers highly featured her. Now, I heard that she's coming back in episode 3. Episode 3 is a flashback episode, the dreaded episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll see about that. But
So
yeah,
fake
boring,
marketing.
uneventful. The mystery, they're hyping the mystery aspect. And it just who the fuck gives a shit? Am I
It's
right?
like we already know the mystery. Like they're twins.
It leaked, yeah. So we're getting ready to go. We're gonna rip the show. We're gonna rip the shills. And the very first shill that we will be covering on the Darth Melvin Grizzy Shill Watch-Alongs.
They call me Nut Gobbler.
The Nut Gobbler. The Nut Gobbler, guys.
Ugh.
Oh, there she is. She's excited. I mean, you entitle your video Star Wars The Acolyte Episode 1 Reaction immediately all in caps. And you don't think that you're asking for it at this point.
The bitch is fucking nasty.
This bitch is nasty. Now, you have a bit of a history with this woman, Darth Melvin, if I recall. Didn't you have a little back and forth with her on Twitter?
Yes, I think I called her a shill, and then she's like, I'm a reviewer or whatever. I'm certified, and I'm
She's
like,
a
no,
she's a certified Rotten Tomatoes critic.
okay. And so,
Which
yeah, I
explains
just
a
called her
lot.
a shill. I might be blocked. I can't remember if I am.
I don't remember if I am. She really got triggered on the Marvels and got like attacked by everyone for blaming men for the Marvels failing, which I'm sure she will do again for this show. But check this out, Knights of Melvin. I don't know if you can see it, but 128,000 subscribers, less than 1,000 views in one day, and over her video's been up for over 24 hours.
Do you know what's been giving her subscribers? Like if you go to her channel and then you put the most viewed videos?
I do not.
Because it's yeah, I mean obviously those are inflated subscribers, fake channel. And it's like who would subscribe to her fucking ugly ass? Fucking nasty.
Right?
How old is this bitch?
I don't know. Pretty up there, I believe. But yeah, she is I don't know, man. I just whatever I see her,
They call me Nut Gobbler.
all I see is the Nut Gobbler from South Park. It just
Is she
there's a
aware of that
resemblance.
nickname? Is she aware of that?
She needs to be. She needs to be. I don't know, but we will see. But yeah, dead subscribers, terrible reactions, just terrible channel, and entitles the video, I'm immediately all in. And she knows absolutely nothing about the High Republic. Like she admits this. She knows nothing at all about the High Republic. So, all right, are you ready, Knights of Melvin? Chat, are you ready for the Nut Gobbler? We're going to check out the whole video, intro, fake reactions, and conclusion. And a lot of clips from her have been compiled for Shills React to the Acolyte episode 1. So I think there's going to be a lot to rip in this. So are you ready, Darth Melvin?
I am ready.
All right, you ready to hear why she's immediately all into the Acolyte after one episode? Let's find out.
Hey guys, I'm so excited because the Acolyte is.
And God damn it, I had ×2 speed on. Sorry, we're gonna have to watch it at normal speed. We're not gonna cheat. No, and watch it at ×2.
Finally here. Listen, this is something I've been waiting a very, very long time for. I cannot wait. I love what Star Wars has been doing recently. So let's dive in.
Loves everything Disney Star Wars has been doing recently. What a shock. We should try and find her. I should try and find her Rotten Tomatoes review.
Does she ever
Let's check it
receive
out, like-
gift baskets?
She gets interviews. She absolutely
She
gets interviews. She interviewed Tom Hiddleston, Loki.
Oh God, like she's a fucking
She
shill.
scored that fucking interview. Yeah, she gets all the fucking and she gets no views. I think it's on her channel, and she has like The interview has like just a few thousand views, and
Are
all
you
it is just
familiar with the SSW Network, ATG Cast, Pete Fletzer,
a little
that
bit.
guy?
A
Like,
little bit.
he is connected and gets all the interviews, gets no views, no subscribers. And it's like, I don't understand why they give interviews to these small ass channels and when they do get the interviews, they don't get any views. Like, I don't get the strategy.
I think they're trying to legitimize these channels, honestly. They're trying to give them that, adrenaline shot. And think that by giving them access will do that. Only
What?
DS says her review has 600 views for over 100K. So yeah, she had a review as well. And she just talks about the first 4 episodes and how, so she's seen the first 4 episodes talking about how it's the best thing ever. But let's get back into it. I think she's about to finally, Jesus Christ, finally start the reaction.
Get my reaction. Now, just so you know, I am going to be reacting to every episode. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm also going to be
you
having
need
a
it.
lot up at mamasgeeky.com. So be
You
sure to check
need
that
it
as well. But for now, let's dive into it. Let's check it out.
Mama's geeky.
Ugh. I hope she's a mom. I think she is.
You should put on some more
Instantly.
clothes. This is
Okay.
already too revealing.
I know, right? She's having the mini gasms. It's just the excitement, and it's so
Is the Grogu in the background at all?
I can blow it up for a
Is
second.
she
What
a
do we
Gap?
got
Is
there?
she a
in the
Grogu
background?
attracted
She's got a
person?
bunch of Funko Pops. She's got a Thor hammer. I don't see a Grogu. Oh wait, I think. Oh wait, is that a Grogu?
I think I
Underneath,
might see it. I think I might see it.
underneath
It's,
Thor's hammer,
yes.
under that shelf. Yeah, I think it's right there.
He's like, help me. Help me.
Years before the rise of the Empire, it is a time of peace. The Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic have prospered for centuries.
What do you think of that crawl? Do you just like it's 100 years before the rise of the Empire, not before the Phantom Menace?
Just very underwhelming.
Yeah. Just like they did it with Ahsoka, so now they're going to do it with everything, because everything, just to remind people of real Star Wars with opening text.
Out war. But in the dark corners of the galaxy, a powerful few learn to use the Force in secret. One of them, a lone assassin, risks discovery to seek revenge. Now, I got to tell you guys, I don't know much at all about the High Republic. It's my husband's jam, but I don't know anything about it.
Oh, she's
So
married.
I think she has kids, and it's you know what needs to happen? Her kids' friends need to see this channel and need to see us, and her kids' friends need to start teasing her kid, not bullying, not advocating bullying, but like just start calling her nut gobbler. That would be fucking hilarious.
Excited to dive
Did you know there's a channel that calls your mom the nut gobbler?
into it. And purple's my favorite color. I'm in, girl.
A huge woke freak. So probably loves the 3rd and 4th episodes.
The suspense.
Yes, my child.
Her husband,
We have
raging male
unfinished
feminist.
Most likely.
business.
Oh boy.
I don't know if her husband has a channel or
I
anything. I
appreciate
don't
your
think
courage,
so.
young warrior. I have no quarrel with you.
Attack me, Jedi.
Yes.
You know, with all this talk about fake wives, like maybe it's a fake husband.
Maybe, maybe fake kids.
Oh, shoot.
Or just one night stands and 3 different dads.
Oh.
Probably.
The way she just turns slightly and she misses. It's gotta love a Jedi.
God, how
Wow.
you wonder why she wonders why she can't even pull 1,000 viewers in a day with a channel as big as hers and reactions like this.
And you can like barely see the picture. Like I know she doesn't want to get copyright claim, but
Yeah.
I can't believe people watch this shit. Like that's what I don't understand.
It's like I don't get it either. Like I will say this though, people's views. I always pay attention to the views these people get as they are going through each of the episodes, and their views for this are shit. Like all the other people's. Like I'm very curious to see how our videos on our community, guys like Geeks and Gamers, Nerdrotic, and those guys, Ryan Kindle, Flash, and those guys, they're getting lots, like significantly more views than these people shilling for it. And a lot of them have less subscribers. So it's going to be very interesting to see how our videos do. Because one of the things that really triggers these people, I've come to learn, is that whenever we start rivaling them in views, it really upsets them. That's when the, oh, you're stealing argument comes to play.
You're the grifter. You're a grifter.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Who trained you?
Jedi don't want innocent people to die.
It's Trinity is asking who trained her, and it's like I barely know who Amanda Stenberg is. I know her from the Hunger Games. I know her from this show, and it's like I could tell that's Amanda Stenberg, but Trinity can't.
Yeah.
She fucking
as far
trained.
as she knows, it's the same. It's the same person.
So I don't know. It's fucking terrible writing. Fuck Leslye Headland.
And we're about to get to something else pretty interesting here, which I want to get your opinion on.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, that was nice. She saved a person. That was nice. Boring reactions.
Distraction, of course. That was very smart.
She always like this?
What's that?
Or is she always like this, or is she shill-gasming, shill face?
She does the shillgasm and the shill face, and she comes out with some like, I mean, you see the title of the video immediately all in, like you start to see that. She's a fake crier, cried during Ahsoka, just pathetic.
I don't think anyone's immediately all in on that ass.
Oh man, they are just this is the first freaking scene.
You can see it's so good, it's so perfect. And like the other thing is like the other thing I wanted to say earlier, which I didn't get to, is that like I feel like these like wokers, they really want this show to succeed, because if it does, which it's not, but if it does, they're gonna call it like a huge victory for the alphabet people. And I think that's why a lot of these woke freaks are pushing it so hard.
Yeah, they don't like Star Wars. That's why I always call them fake fans.
Yeah,
And
they
if
don't
you-
like George Lucas Star Wars.
If you get into it with them, like I'm always attacking the plot, the writing, and just how it breaks canon. But their defense is, oh, you're conservative, or just trying to attack you for being right wing, attack you for being a bigot, quote unquote bigot. You're not a total fucking pussy, not been jabbed in the asshole 5 different times, not a male feminist. Then you're a bigot, then, according to them. And so, they are fake fans. They can't defend their position, so they have to resort to saying, well, you don't politically align with me, so your opinion's invalid.
You hate women, you hate this, yes, it's all hate.
you got fucking, these people are, like, gay or bisexual, so they don't even like women. And you got, like, people who are early 20s, can't even clean their room, and they're saying, like, you just hate women. Hoping that there's like a few women around on Twitter being like, yeah, this guy's sticking up for women. I don't know, like it's the fucking Redditor mindset.
It's fucking insane. Yeah, it's all over Twitter. You see it. We've covered it. Fucking shills.
Cool.
So this part. Oh, cool. We got a little show. Like, she does this little fake ass scream. Ah.
You should remix some shit with her.
Right?
Oh, man, they are just this is the first freaking scene. That was so cool. Ah! That was awesome. She's not gonna
Is this
kill
the
her.
fucking Matrix? Like they're ripping off the Matrix.
Well, that's why they brought her in here. That's why Leslye Headland brought her in, because Matrix.
And so she rips her mask off, and all of a sudden she knows who it is. It's like, come on.
The mask was see-through as well.
What the heck's that thing in her head?
Jesus Christ.
I'm here to kill you.
What was that
I
move?
mean, I feel like that was very obvious.
I'm here to kill you. Yeah, very menacing character.
Oh no. Nuh-uh.
Oh,
Pill
gosh.
face.
Bill face. Let me see if I can catch it.
we
Oh,
gotta-
there it is.
We got a
Now,
ruler. We got to measure this shit. Chat, I want you to keep track for the rest of the show and let us know at the end who had the biggest shill face.
we'll have to catch.
Right now, she's clearly the winner. She's the
I
only
mean,
candidate.
yeah.
But it's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, maybe her husband's black. Who knows? A lot of practice. But so something else about this scene is that so we've seen constantly in Disney Star Wars people surviving lightsaber impalements. Reva survived it twice,
yeah.
once as a kid. The Grand Inquisitor survived. Reva, or not Reva, I just said Reva. Sabine, she survived a lightsaber stab. But here we have a 3-inch dagger stab, and that's death.
Yep.
Disney Star Wars. Unfucking believable. But who cares? Of course, none of these people pointed out. Just buy into it, do shill face, and see, that's where Nut Gobbler comes from. She's ready to gobble them nuts.
So they can't even get how the Force works right. It's different in every fucking show.
And they're about to fuck it up even more.
Oh, yeah. Like the Bad Batch, I'd say it's closer to traditional how it works, and that's a Filoni show. In Ahsoka with Sabine, anyone could be a Jedi, so contradiction there, Dave Filoni. And now you got the Wokalite, Leslye Headland, is gonna be fucking lesbian witches and the Force. Obviously, that's a lot different. So, I mean, like, what is the Force? How does it work? Then you got Rey in the Force Awakens, very similar to how it works in Ahsoka. You know, it's inconsistencies all around.
Mm-hmm. Force is female. That's how it works. There you go. Dave Filoni, who loves this show, who could have put a stop to this show, could have done rewrites to take all the fucking garbage we know is coming out, and he's leaving it in.
Yeah, I got a tweet ripping on Filoni, blaming him for this fucking show, saying he signed off on all of it, loves Leslye Headland, going a tad viral, 100,000 views.
Nice.
Pretty good for me. And so I'm happy to get the fucking message out that Dave Filoni is a feminist. He signs off on all this bullshit, especially what you're going to see in episode 3. He signs off on all of it, loves it, and probably masturbates to it.
And probably got fucked in the ass by Leslye Headland with her strap on and loved every minute of it.
We don't know what happened at Circus Film when they invited all the shills.
We don't.
I think there was some Bohemian Grove shill rituals. And I think there was some stuff going on, and I think the Grogu doll was involved.
I mean, I still don't know how all of those people could stand there with and hold a smile long enough for a picture with stank puss in the room. I don't understand. And you know, there was a foul and offensive odor coming from down under with regard to Leslye Headland, which we will talk about in future videos.
The whole time fake news Kyle Katarn is just like, damn, how am I going to score with Molly Damon? And Sex Flame, he's not going to stop him.
Yeah. He's gonna love every minute of it. Friday night at the Sex Plains. So yeah, I don't know, chat. I mean, her mouth is as big as her pinky. It's opened as wide as the pinky, and I do see a ring there. So
Oh,
prolonged shill face.
that's in the heart, huh? Yeah.
Oh, it's in the heart, so that means it's okay for her to die.
This
Yeah,
is
it's not
crazy.
getting
Lightsabers
stabbed in
don't
the
work.
stomach and having
Young
your
people.
insides roasted.
Right? Melted. Sabine looks like she got burnt with a cigar.
I like her. Is she gonna die?
Pretty obvious she's gonna die, you retard.
What a way to freaking
Huh?
start this series off, huh?
Wow, that didn't sound
What?
very believable. Jesus Christ. Sounds like you're pulling that out of your ass, Nut Gobbler.
Sounds like
Along with
she's
other
pissed
things.
off by the fake news marketing.
But
She wanted some more Carrie-Anne Moss action and didn't get it.
yeah, but you know, must not criticize Disney Star Wars.
No, that poor guy did nothing. She just wants a drink, I'm guessing. Oh, she's just taking her other knife.
Wants a
Like,
drink?
okay, bye.
Yeah, fighting a Jedi's hard work. She needs a shot. This is the other funny stuff, like the dumb things that they say, just like throughout. Like whenever I remember in Ahsoka when Balin's skull like destroyed the map, like split it in half, and one of these people's like, "Can you weld it back together? That might work." These people are idiots because they have to say something. They can't just sit there. And it's like and they just come up and say whatever, you know, which is surprising because you know these people watch the episode. A lot of these people watch the episode once before reacting to it.
I just, with all the jump cuts and everything, like, I guess I can see most of these shills have Patreons where they watch the whole episode, and so their fucking fake followers can go and circle jerk and Patreon and watch them. But these YouTube videos where they chop it up, like unless you're making fun of them, which is entertaining, like why would you watch and be like, oh yeah, can't wait to see how Louise Julie reacts?
I think it's just like it's people with incredibly low self-esteem and need to have they like the show, and in order for them to justify liking the show, they have to see other people like it. So they watch them and say, "Oh, these people like it." So like, yeah, I'm justified. Yeah, I think that's part of it, and it's just like, I don't know. And people send these people money. I don't think Nut Gobbler's getting a lot of money, but
Does Nut Gobbler have an OnlyFans?
she might need a deep dive. Who the hell knows?
Oh god, that'd be sick.
I mean, that should be the name of it. We got another shill face, not quite as big, but I mean, that's the perfect name for it.
So I guess
Oh,
chat,
kids.
try to remember at which moment
That
was the
little
biggest
baby's
shill
cute.
face. If you can. I think earlier in the video she had the big one.
I'm already in.
Good morning.
She's already in.
Well, she was gonna kill him, and now she's not. That little baby.
The
was
women can't
cute.
be evil in Disney Star Wars. They can't have a woman be
The
inherently
Acolyte.
serial killer level evil.
I'm already
Like,
in.
this was supposed to be the badass opening where a Jedi gets fucking sliced and diced by a fucking assassin. It's supposed to be cool and as lame as hell. That's Disney Star Wars. They have Order 66 scenes. Like, imagine a George Lucas extended Order 66 scene where you see Anakin fighting other Jedi. It's like, that'd be cool as fuck. But when Disney does something like Order 66, they make it lame as hell. And this is the same thing. Jedi comes in, or an assassin comes in, kills a Jedi. It's supposed to be all secretive and mysterious, and it was lame.
Yes, Run DC. Unintelligible shill noises. It's like, it's all they fucking have to It's there's some degree of mental illness here. She literally just did the fucking gopher again.
I mean, how long she had that channel for? Like,
I'd imagine a while.
like 6 years, maybe.
6 years.
Like, if you're only getting that much views after so much time, I know she's got so many subscribers, but those are dead subs.
It's time to quit.
I would quit. I would do something else. It's a waste of time at this point. What, you're getting a few bucks for this? Ridiculous. A fake YouTuber.
I love a cute droid. Who doesn't?
Here we go. Simping for droids.
Whoa,
Oh, by the way, did you hear R2D2's a lesbian chat? Yes. There you go. Leslye Headland. Star Wars has always been gay.
Fuck.
These people are sick.
Like, they act like some people in defense are like, oh, they're just kidding. No, they're not. This is what the fandom talks about.
That's their attempt to justify it.
They always ship characters. They always talk about sexuality.
And they want to show it to your kids.
Didn't
They wanna
Pando
show it to your
Lando
kids.
fuck droids in the Solo movie?
Yeah. Yeah, and they want to take it to the next level. We had the clip, chat. You remember it was Roka, his little co-host, one of his co-hosts, who the one that likes the penis, said that if Lando goes around sleeping with women, that's a bad look. But if he goes around sleeping with women and men and droids and animals and God knows what else, well, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit okay. These people are they're serious. Like I said, mental illness.
And they're getting exposed.
They're constantly getting exposed, and they need to keep getting exposed.
They're living in fear. You know, they're looking over their shoulder.
Oh yeah, they're mentioning it. They're fighting back against the claim that they're shills. We're not shills, we're hopeful. They're all doing it. Because they know they are in the minority.
And I'm just seeing
Droid.
a rise in people trying to shill and get the Swagman's attention, the Star Wars account. And it's fucking sickening.
They're trying to get that invite to Lucasfilm. They're
And
trying to
I
get
feel
in on
some of them are close.
on the orgy. Yeah,
Some of them-
I absolutely
It's
I
only a matter of
absolutely
time
agree.
before J.I. Acup fucking gets his invite, gets invited to the Bohemian Grove shill rituals.
Oh yeah. And something else I'm seeing is that there is a section of these people that have stopped uploading on. There's a girl that I cover on MCU, and she made a video. She said, I'm not uploading to YouTube anymore MCU content on. She doesn't do Star Wars, but she said, I'm not doing MCU content anymore because the platform is too toxic. And I don't feel I feel threatened uploading positive MCU content on the platform. And I'm doing it exclusively on Patreon. And I'm seeing a lot of these shills are starting to do that. And they're doing it because of content creators like Darth Melvin of the Knights of Melvin and myself.
Pusser. I gotta go to my safe space and upload a Patreon so Grizzy doesn't expose me.
I know she got EFAP'd once as well. And, oh God. But yeah, dude, they are running scared. And good. They don't deserve to be on the platform. It's better without them.
My God.
Look at her fucking face.
Oh my God.
That's shill face number 3.
That was crazy. Exploded in
Wow, just
fire.
top tier commentary. I really feel like I'm watching like someone who worked on the show commentating over their work, for Christ's sake, with the nut gobbler here. Jesus fucking Christ.
Now, do you think I know others, you know, that they watch this shit beforehand. Do you think this is a raw reaction, or she watched it already?
I have no idea with her. I don't know. I think it's a raw because I think she would have what she would be making better points than this if she watched it ahead of time. I think she would have a notepad. Oh, I should say this here or that here, or make a hey, I'm a real Star Wars fan comment or something like that. And she just doesn't do it. She just moans and groans and makes weird noises.
Yeah, man, I know she gobbles those nuts raw, but as for the reaction being raw, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
PTSD flashbacks. The little kids screaming.
My name is Yord Fandar.
These people have a weird obsession with children as well. Like she's not even the only one. Just like the kids.
The Jedi Order, and this is my
We got Anakin boy.
We are looking
Oh
for
God.
a former Jedi.
Did you see your boy Simon Davies' reaction to him without a shirt on?
Punk 22.
It's
No, I didn't.
you're gonna have to look that. It's gonna be in Shills React tomorrow,
Does he
chat.
does he have a
He
shieldgasm?
got an I don't have the Fred Flintstone clip, but I'm pretty sure he got an erection.
Oh god, I'm
He
gonna
couldn't
wait
sit-
for
he
your
couldn't
video.
sit still. He couldn't sit still. And holy shit, dude. Simon Davies, who likes the penis. Remember, canon is whatever you want it to be. No, Darth Ghostface. Simon Davies was did a reaction video, and when fake Anakin boy here, Anakin destroyed the Death Star boy. The scene with him with no shirt on, he was getting turned on. Simon Davies was getting turned on with the Acolyte.
No, I think once the cameras stopped rolling, then he got shirtless, pantsless, and put that
Yes.
scene back on.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the titties are still there despite the surgery, and there was some sexual action there.
No, I can't wait to see that. Hey, Simon Davies, he's such a little fucking bitch. He talked shit to me on Twitter, then immediately blocked, so I couldn't respond. Fucking little whore.
So, what are you doing here then? I just wanted to pay your old friend a visit.
God, just uninterrupted. I'm gonna have to skip ahead of the Nut Gobbler a little bit here. These are just some terrible fucking reactions.
Fantastic. So smart.
Last night, a Jedi was murdered on Ueda.
Who?
Master and Dara.
Yeah, you know, because you killed her.
The suspect matched your
I-
description.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you haven't seen the Twins Theory, Nut Gobbler? Shut the fuck up. Who hasn't seen that? I'm pretty sure
that's legitimate. She thinks that character right there killed her. Has no idea what's going on.
I have no idea, but like, I mean, it's obvious.
What a fucking idiot.
It isn't her.
And
I
she's
don't
a
know.
shill too.
It's
It's like she
looking
should
like
know
her.
this.
This is crazy. They are not messing around with the beginning of the show. Yeah, I'm making a mistake. What's going on? I want to know if she's that symbol on her head. Her hair is covering it. She has no like real
She
alibi.
has no idea what's going on. None.
Yeah, like it's like, yeah, and they fuck up all the time. I had a channel who claims that they are like diehard Star Wars fans during Ahsoka, and then the wife, dumb blonde, she's just like, oh, is that Dark Vader? Is that Dark Vader? And like her husband's sitting there, and you could tell he wants to give her a little backhand.
Well, I can change that in a hurry.
For that. All of these Disney Star Wars shows need fucking smacked.
Imagine coming home to that.
I mean, it has its benefits, I assume, with the gobbling, but yeah.
She was all by herself, supposedly. I don't know. I want to trust her, kind of, but then
Again, just top
looks
tier
surprised.
fucking commentary.
I don't know.
And tell me, what comes into your mind?
I see fire.
That's not.
I see fire. I see fire.
Did you notice they cut out the scene of the fucking alien who doesn't close his eyes? when you watched the show?
No, I didn't.
Remember that in the trailer, the alien that when he's like, close your eyes, and the alien couldn't close his eyes because he like didn't have eyebrows.
What did they think that was fucking racist or something?
I don't know, because like it. But yeah, they cut that. Everyone was roasting that when the first teaser trailer came out, and lo and behold, oh, they cut that part out. They cut that character out because they realized how fucking stupid it looked.
They should fucking cut the whole show out after it got ratioed to fuck 2 of the trailers.
Yeah, I know. Dave Filoni, he's not going to do nothing. This is Force's female agenda bullshit. He's going to give it to us. And this Force is this is how I think they're going to try to explain this. Force is a female. This is going to be how they try to explain Rey and try to explain Sabine and their connection to the Force. This is exactly how they're going to try and do it.
And Shmi Skywalker is going to be a lesbian.
Probably, yeah. The lesbian Force.
She was in the closet, you know, she just lied to Qui-Gon. It's like, I don't know what happened. No, the truth is she fucking licked some carpet, got down Leslye Headland style. Maybe Anakin's mom, other mom, will be in a future show on Communist Plus. That's an idea for Leslye Headland.
Maybe she'll be in this show. There's Leslye Headland's wife, her wife, question mark. Had to get her in the...
Do you know the race side?
Yes.
She dressed up. So we're doing the anti-watch party last night, and she's like dressed up as this green person. I'm like, who the fuck is that? And it was that character.
Looked nothing like her.
I guess she wants to be Leslye Headland's wife or something.
Yeah, I guess. Or she wants to experience what Leslye Headland's wife experiences, despite the odor.
And taking the shilling to a new level.
And Leslye Headland said, she's like, I picked who I wanted for this show. So instead of giving a spot to, I don't know, another actress who might have, you know, it's hard to break in Hollywood. Instead of giving it to a new aspiring actress, she chose instead to give it to her wife. That's totally fine. Nobody criticizes that.
And it's like, if she wants to pick a menacing assassin that's like somewhat believable, why is she picking a 5'3", 110 pounds fake non-binary Mandla Stenberg? You know, like it just... And she's fucking like beating the ass of all the men in the bar at the beginning.
Yeah.
There's some fucking bullshit plot armor. And it's like her kill in the beginning, I think that's just because Trinity is a fucking shit ass Jedi who dropped her guard. Like there's nothing cool about that kill. It's just like, someone had to die.
And the Sith Lord at the end said, like, I want you to kill these Jedi without a weapon. And she killed the first one with a weapon. So she's already fucking up. So I don't know.
I'm gonna go deep into that in my review because I think that's so fucking retarded. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like the motivation to do it. I understand you got to be secretive, but she's trying to pull her lightsaber, get Trinity's lightsaber. So she has no problem getting the lightsaber, slicing and dicing her. So why not just cut her down from the beginning? And it's like, you want these Jedi to be dead. Why don't you just do it secretly? Like, why do you have to challenge them and be like, I want you at your best in a fair fight? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Any way you twist it, like the motivations. So that's something I want to break down.
Yeah. So, so the fight at the beginning, how is that compared to the Maul fight in the Phantom Menace?
I hope that's not what they were talking about.
Maybe it was.
Maybe it was. I can't wait for anything close to that because I'm gonna rip it apart frame by frame.
Absolutely.
And just it's gonna be glorious.
It's parasite used to subdue violent criminals.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what they're talking about.
She has no.
She- I know what that
These
is.
people are so cool. These. Oh shoot. Oh, okay. Those are cool droids. That they're just chairs.
I had freaking people going nuts over that, for Christ's sake.
Well, now you're in trouble. I mean, now you're committed to the escape plan.
Riveting.
Oh, that was crazy. Oh my god, these characters are so cool. Ah!
How many times is she gonna say cool?
I don't know. This is a woman in her, what, 40s? Like, cool,
I'm
bro.
guessing 40s.
I'm guessing
kinda
40s as well.
Kind of looks like 50s because she's so disgusting, but I think 40s.
Oh, that was crazy. Oh my god, these characters are so cool. Ah!
Come on, Hope.
No! Just ripping them apart. Oh, goodness.
I wish we had a cool
left her
counter
there. All right.
or some shit. 'Cause I have a
We
feeling
got
she's
like,
gonna keep
we need a
saying
cool
it.
counter. We need a let's go counter. We need everything counted. Christ's sake, these
Rude.
shills.
Pip, Pip, Pip. He's so cute. Come on, Pip. Come on. You can get him. Oh, no.
You know, imagine if there was a Shill Olympics where it's like everything was counted and analyzed, like how many Shill faces, how many let's goes, how many Shillgasms, and it's just like we had many different categories. It'd be interesting to see who would rank the top when you break down the analytics.
Mm-hmm.
We'll crash the other way. Don't worry. It'll happen. Oh, use the force. Yeah. Use the force.
Oh,
yeah. Wait, the other girl was like crazy comfortable using the force. It was no big deal. And she's like clearly having to like concentrate. And she can't do it. So it's definitely not her.
it's like a kid who like didn't do his homework and didn't study for the test, like, and the teacher asks him a question or her a question. And they're just like trying, like, well, fucking Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, the Force. I remembered reading something about the Force.
Leslye should get her on the writing team for season 2.
But who is it? I mean, I feel like that's proof right there. Obviously, they aren't seeing this, but I feel like I was right. That's not her.
Yeah, no shit. Everyone already knows
gonna
that.
help that guy? Oh, that's nice. Look, she's a good person.
It's Disney. She can't be anything other than a good person, for Christ's sake.
Look, who watches the whole way through with Nut Gobbler?
I think nobody. Clearly nobody. We're at 7. Yeah, still under 800 views.
She got many comments.
14 comments, bro. Fucking killing it. Killing it, the Nut Gobbler is.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, they said he was violent. Girl. Girl, you were being so nice to that man. And he just took off without you. And now I don't think there's any more escape pods. So. Oh, yeah, and now there's fire, which are scary.
It's just like, look at me. I am fan. Disney, I'd love to come to, surprised she didn't get invited to the, party or the orgy.
Scared of, like, oh boy. No, yeah, it's gonna crash probably. Oh boy.
That was the luckiest crash.
Wait, the crash. Oh no.
Like, how did that work?
I don't. Massive camera cut. That's how it works. It was going onto the planet, then they cut to when it's about to land, and expect we're all stupid.
And I'm just noticing the plagiarism of the prequel trilogy. Leslye supposedly loves the prequels, and it's like, I think of Revenge of the Sith with that crash, except Revenge of the Sith is like 1,000 times better. The beginning, with Anakin boy, Simon's fake boyfriend, that reminded me is the beginning of the Phantom Menace, the two Jedi boarding the ship. Just a lot of prequel plagiarism.
Plagiarize everything.
Filoni's big on that too, plagiarizing.
Yeah.
The whole fucking season of Ahsoka, plagiarizing left and right. It's crazy.
Left and fucking right.
There you go. It speaks to her kindness or whatever.
Very unlikely she survived.
She's alive.
She survived. It's not her though. I know it isn't. I don't know if we're supposed to know it isn't, but like I feel it.
She has no fucking clue, and she
is just filling time. Filling time. Like, I need to say something. There's a lot of camera cuts in here too. Like, for obvious reasons, but like there's a lot.
And it's
She's
like,
alive.
that's the first time we see this character, Osha.
You mean the twins?
Yeah.
Them as twins? Yeah. I think this is like the first kind of reveal of it.
Okay.
The way I am so sucked into this show already.
Ooh,
is insane.
She is sucked in to the Acolyte. But yeah.
Hashtag nut gobbler, sucked in.
Sucked in the nuts.
They call me Nut Gobbler.
Look at that face. She's all about the nuts.
Yeah. Like, yeah, sucked in, and that little look at the camera, like, OnlyFans.
It is suspenseful.
I actually missed that.
Is so good.
I'm gonna have to go back and grab that. I actually missed that when I went through the first
The world
time.
building is great.
Oh, did you hear that, Melvin?
All in and
Darth Melvin?
What'd you say?
Good. Insane. It is suspenseful. The story is so good. The way they're doing the exposition is great. The character building is great. The world building is great. I am like all in and invested.
I feel she's like trying to convince herself.
And she's trying. I feel like she's trying to get noticed by someone. Just like, over here, Disney. Over here, Dave. Give my channel another shout out, please. It could really use it.
It's great. Great show. She's
a lot of people disagree with you. And that's the other, and like, none of these people ever exist or sorry, never mention like trailer ratios or anything. They just exist in their safe space. She thinks that she's safe. So interesting to see if she cries and whines after getting exposed tonight and in future videos.
Now, did she go to the premiere or she got the screeners?
She got like all of these people got early access. I'm hearing like they sent them early access so they could watch it at home. Apparently, to a lot of these people, like everyone. That's why she dropped the video. See, her video's already been out for over a day, and it just came out 25 hours ago. That's why it's been So they send out these copies. That's another thing that they do. They send out the early access so they can record their videos. And then as soon as the episode drops, they can drop their reactions and get that nice, juicy early views and early boost in the algorithm, an advantage over everyone else. But no, these people aren't paid. These people aren't paid shills. Yeah, it's not working.
Oh boy. So that's going to be the other one. Wait, is it like in her head? Is she split? What's happening? I don't know. No. Is that her? Maybe it's not.
Maybe you have a split personality. You're asking yourself questions and then answering them in your fucking reactions. What's that? Nut gobbler, and the other personality is what? Taint licker?
Maybe she's seen things. I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Simon's favorite scene.
You like never see them doing real life
Simon
things.
Davies.
It's great. He's just like saving his
Sexuality
robes.
is whatever you want it to be.
Gender is whatever you want it to be.
Like, of course, they have to keep their robes, you know, or their cloaks, whatever you want to call them. They have to keep them.
Sex
Nice.
Blaine also
Sorry.
said he liked the character.
I'll bet he did. He's like, God, I would love to see him on my wife. Fuck's sake.
He'd whip out the slave Leia costume for that.
Oh, fuck yeah, he would. I'm here, by the way. Feel free to go to town on me, my tight little pink butthole. Fucking sex playing, cross-dressing, sex. I won't show you the picture, chat. I won't show you the picture. I'm not gonna. There will go 50 viewers if I do that.
Ah! Ah!
What?
What's going on?
Ah!
Ah!
Hello, Osha.
It's like little Osha. Oh, I thought that was her. When she was a
Hello,
kid.
sister.
I couldn't tell if that was a yawn or shill face.
He's invested now.
Oh yeah, mystery.
What? What's happening? This is crazy. Is she just bonked on the head, or like?
Have people comparing this to the cave scene at Dagobah, for Christ's sakes. See, it's like that. It's just as good.
What's happening? Oh no, the fire!
You killed
I see fire.
Yes,
I see fire.
I will kill them all.
Oh, her eyes! This is like crazy.
It looks exactly like her.
It does. I'm telling you. I don't hand out nicknames to the Shills just to hand them out. Like they got there's some truth to them.
Maybe they're like sharing a body, and her sister's like
Sharing a body. Jesus Christ.
when you're sleeping, I'll take over and kill people. It's crazy.
You wouldn't believe who I just.
We need a crazy counter too, like crazy, cool, fucking all of that shit.
This is so good.
16 years ago, I was posted on our home planet, Brandok. I was there.
God damn, Nut Gobbler. We're gonna have to skip ahead a little bit. We've been going an hour and 15 minutes. We need to defeat the Nut Gobbler.
It was a twin too, so like, what is happening?
Did she say she was a twin?
I don't know what she said.
She said that. She said that she was a twin as well.
It's so good. I don't know. It was a twin too, so like, what is happening?
She said she was a twin.
I think she said
is a twin.
There's another Nut Gobbler.
Oh,
there's
fuck.
two of them. God, Jesus Christ, Nut Gobbler counterpunching Darth Melvin and myself. There's two of them. It's getting
Does
out
she
of
have
hand.
a YouTube channel?
God, dude. The Nut Gobbler 2.0.
Or maybe that's her cover for the OnlyFans. It's like, no, it's not me. It's my twin who has the OnlyFans.
Is she really alive? Is she somehow taking over
maybe it's
her body?
made up.
What's going on? Is she coming through the Force? I don't know. I think we're gonna find out eventually, though.
Yeah, I think there's going to be people coming through the Force later in this show.
I don't know if that's appropriate
Is she
for
gonna come out
Communist
as
Plus.
May or as
Busting out the yellow lightsabers. Disney has a yellow lightsaber agenda.
Yeah, the yellow lightsaber. Isn't it confirmed by now that there's two of them and that they're twins, and like she still thinks like she has a split personality?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's confirmed by now, and she
100%
just said it.
confirmed.
She just said it again. I was just looking up in the corner here, just a little side note. Her episode 2 reaction, 199 views in 18 hours.
Wow, like you got to quit after that point.
I
You
mean,
you have
Jesus
to quit.
Christ. Why?
I'm so on edge right now. Oh my god! Be careful. There's like
Oh my
spiky rocks down
God.
there. You might want to turn around.
And it's like if you're getting such low views, why does Disney even bother sending her the shit? It's a waste of time.
Shows how she's a warrior for the woke. I know that.
You know, at least
She's a sure
I
thing with
guess
regards to liking the show.
Luis checks some boxes though. You know, the non-binary, sleeping disorder, disabled.
She was at Star Wars Celebration last year.
She get a
Not the
panel.
not the real. Oh, I don't think so. But oh god, the Louise Julie panel. That we would absolutely have to cover that.
The Outlaws panel.
Ah! No, oh my god! Careful!
More plagiarism.
Careful! Careful! Don't fall!
God, look at this like fake concern. Like, how do you? She's not gonna fucking die. There's no chance she's fucking dying here. And these people try to act like they're so invested in the show and they actually think she's gonna die. Fucking horseshit.
Step away from the edge.
She's gonna fall and he's gonna have to use this force to save her. Oh no, Pip!
Well, you just predicted it. Are you gonna react to it?
I knew it! Yes! Use the force. Oh my god, that's so cool!
Ding!
Pull her up. There you go. Took a second. Made her wait a minute. He's gonna be like, I believe you.
May is alive.
I believe you.
Maybe she did watch it ahead of time.
Yeah.
She predicted like 3 things in a row. She's way too retarded for that. I think she's watching
Yeah.
this beforehand.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be insane. It's gonna be like track down my evil twin. This is amazing. So good. There's so much about this that is so good.
3 times. So good. It's amazing. So what exactly? And they don't ever say what. Oh, wait, no, she did. She said it was the world building, characters, the story.
A dream.
There she is.
Believe everyone shares.
Okay.
And this is retarded.
This is just, yeah, please watch episode 2. And then this was never followed up hardly. This character was not seen in episode 2.
It's like, I'll get to it once we finish.
Okay.
Die with a weapon, you will fail. Steel
She killed the first Jedi with a weapon.
or laser are no
Fucking bullshit plot armor.
This is nuts.
but an acolyte. An acolyte kills without a weapon. An acolyte kills the dream.
An acolyte dies without a weapon. That's how I interpret it. Got fucking lucky. If you're this like badass Sith who's looking to fuck around with the Jedi, or like we don't know exactly what their plan is. We know their ultimate plan is, take over. But he wants these 4 Jedi Masters dead. What kind of dumb, retarded fuck is gonna hire Amanda Stenberg for the job? Now, like, maybe you have an army of Amanda Stenbergs that are expendable. You just send them out there. Yeah, just, like, go try to, like, Matrix style kill them. And if she dies, whatever, I got, like, 50 of you. Maybe that's the case. But if, like, she is just the acolyte, a lot of people are saying he's the apprentice to the master, and, he's recruiting someone. Why are you recruiting Amanda Stenberg? She fucking sucks ass. Like, you gotta be fucking retarded if you think that she could carry out, like, what you're trying to do. Like, kill these Jedi Masters. He's better off doing it his fucking self, which it looks like from the trailer, he might end up doing that.
Yeah. So is my going good? You know how Disney, women can't be evil, so she's gonna go good, turn on him, and so like, is he gonna kill all the Jedi, and then the twins team up to the strong women team up to take down the Sith?
And you know, the OSHA, the other Amanda Stenberg twin, she had problems. She trained at the academy, left, I think, 6 years ago, and had problems force pulling. So she's disconnected from the force, can't really use it. And I'm predicting another fucking Rey Skywalker, Sabine bullshit, Rey
Turn it
3.0 maybe. She's going to get the Disney Force. It's going to be more explainable, I think, because she's had training. But I think it's just going to turn on like it turned on for Kenobi in the Kenobi show. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he's this great Jedi, but he hasn't been training. He's been jacking in a cave.
Like, how many times
and
are
just
we
turned
gonna
it on
do
at the
this?
end and dominated.
And how many times are we gonna do it? What was with all these characters? Like, oh, they're former Jedi, or Jedi failed in their training. They did it with Luke. They did it with Kenobi. They did it, and now they're doing it again. Just all these people like, oh yeah, I lost my way. I'm no longer a Jedi. I don't have the Force, and they're just recycling this story thread over and over and over again.
I don't know, but and then definitely her and Anakin have similarities, joining the Jedi Order at a later age. They're just more prequel plagiarism.
So anyway, let's get Nut Gobbler's quick review up. It's only a couple minutes or like a minute because she can't review it.
What? Oh my gosh, Leslye Headland, you are a freaking genius. That was so good.
I think she wants Leslye Headland.
She wants to gobble her nuts.
Like I said, writing,
brilliant writing,
fantastic like exposition, way to explain stuff. I feel like we've moved so much in just this 40 some odd minutes, and it's so good. I'm so intrigued. I want to know what's gonna happen next. Like, this world is insane. I know obviously it's building off the favorite Star Wars. Just everyone who's in it.
Wait, what did she just say?
I love the story. I love that it's mystery and suspense. There's action right from the beginning. I can't say enough good things.
I love that
I know this is one episode in.
Mysterious and suspenseful. You know, enhance your vocabulary there, Nut Gobbler.
That's that's probably on the memo and they're all saying the same thing. Mysterious, suspenseful. They said it's like Andor, which I mean, I didn't think so.
It's like Andor, guys. It's boring, but I'm not allowed to say that because Disney pays my electric bills. But it's like Andor. It's a slow burn. It's boring as fuck, but it picks up, even though it really doesn't.
Has the potential to be one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Star Wars. Just everyone who was in it was fantastic.
Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done with the Nut Gobbler. Get her the fuck out. Get her the fuck out. Jesus Christ.
Good intro to the Wokalite season. Shill Watch-Alongs. I mean, I gotta be honest. I'm here for fake news. Kyle Katarn. I'm here for Luis Julie. I'm here for, you know, the soys. Nut Gobbler, you know, is an appetizer to what is to come on this channel.
And they speaking of like some of those, like, you know, soy boys have not uploaded yet. They're not uploading. I think a lot of these people might not see Mary. It's Red hasn't uploaded. Where's she at? There she is. Mary hasn't uploaded. The fake crier hasn't uploaded. The soy boys haven't uploaded yet, unless they just did.
Fake Padme?
Fake Padme has not uploaded.
Now, I found a clip of fake news Kyle Katarn talking about fake Padme. Where he said that she looks like Padme.
Oh my.
I might have to download that and send it to you. It's too good.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're yes, they are going to be absolutely exposed. Fake news Kyle Katarn, who, when he watched episode 1, this was his 4th time watching it. He watched it 4 times.
With his secret
soy
boyfriend,
boyfriend.
the Bendu.
The Bendu, the soy boyfriend. And if you didn't know that, watching their reactions, you would think they were watching it for the first time. Fucking reactions are so fucking fake. Kyle Katarn had an orgasm because he saw a Cellcath, for Christ's sakes. He's like, oh, I didn't see it the first 3 times. Fucking jumped out of his seat almost, and Jesus Christ.
Oh, fucking loser.
Fucking loser. All right, we got a lot of stuff to catch up on real quick. So let's get into that real quick before we find Shill number 2, get into episode number 2. Sergeant Wolf became a new member. Thank you, Sergeant Wolf, for becoming a member. Charles Lane for $10 earlier says the fire was caused by friction from the 2 mothers scissoring too fast. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. Thank you for the $10. Peter Rackus for $5. How do we know Trinity is dead? This is Disney Star Wars. That's a good point.
I think it's because she's white. She's dead. You know, Qui-Gon didn't make it. Trinity didn't make it. So
yeah, Reva made it. The Grand Inquisitor was an alien, so that doesn't count. Sabine, I don't know what Sabine was.
I think she's Asian or something.
Yeah.
I don't think she's white.
Yeah, but from what I've heard, episode 3 is Flashback, so she's probably going to be back for that in Flashback. So Disney wrote themselves a little loophole in that. But
She's
yeah,
gonna be back for the scissorings, the
Yeah.
lesbian witches.
mm-hmm. So she's going to be back. Maybe she helped start the scissor fire. Who knows?
It's gonna
Is
be.
that-
Have you seen Matrix Reloaded, where they got like the big orgy at the beginning? Like that's what it's gonna be, but you know, with the lesbian witches and the scissoring and
Maybe. I haven't seen that movie in ages. Yeah. Is that Mo Roca? Is that Mo Roca or Rocca? I don't know. Is that John Roca's brother or something? I don't know. I think it's Rocca though. Mo Rocca, $2 says, thanks to whomever gifted me a membership. Cheers. Yes, thank you all for the memberships. Congratulations on becoming a member, Mo Roca. And Darth Ghostface is back with another 10 memberships. Thank you, Darth Ghostface. King Chris dropping 10 gifted memberships. I think I got another Let's Go clip. Jesus fucking Christ. I think we've already doubled the amount of members that we already have.
Oh, let's go.
forever,
She has a makeshift Iron Man suit. Let's go.
for every gifted membership, there's a shill out there that cries and cries hard.
Thank you guys for the memberships. John Goetz is back for another $2. Her, put it in. Him, I'm already. I don't know. I think the Nut Gobbler may have had something already in her as well for that reaction. That's why she was saying it's so good all the time. And Darth Ghostface with another, Jesus Christ, Darth Goatface. Another 20. How many is that? Is that almost 100 from Darth Ghostface? That's either 90 or 100. I'm losing count, guys. I think we're already over 100 for the stream. Thank you guys so much. Darth Melvin bringing in the views and bringing in the interaction. Fucking fantastic. Sitting around 300 for almost the entire stream as well. Thank you, Darth Ghostface, for all the gifted memberships. Grem, jeez, I can't spell or I can't read sometimes. Grem Paltkaton, I think I got it. Fish Eating Lesbo Star Wars. Yes, we're getting into that. DVS Lord became a new member. I'm pretty sure that's a knight. Am I correct? Darth Melvin?
Was it? Oh,
Devious
they were
Lord.
talking about the level on your channel. Yeah, Devious Lord is he is definitely a knight. He's a big part of the community.
Awesome.
And I see a lot of familiar names in the chat. This community, it's a great community. They are very passionate about avenging Star Wars, ripping apart these shill motherfuckers. And, they have the best thing of all, they have a great sense of humor. Where the shills, they just want to fucking whine and cry about everything.
Shills have, yes. The Shills they only have a good sense of humor if you're on their side. They're incapable of laughing at themselves. And they're going to cry. They're going to cry when Darth Melvin drops his review. They're going to cry when Darth Melvin drops his videos. They're going to cry at the anti-watch parties. They're going to cry here. They're going to cry for the Shills React series. They're going to cry, and we're going to laugh. Thank you, DVS Lord, for becoming a member. Graham Paltican again for $2. Lightsabers on this show smell funny on both ends. We might even see that, for Christ's sake. We might even see a lightsaber used as a sex toy.
Yep.
Graham Paltican again. I cannot get that last name or that second word. Can you imagine how their chair smells? Yeah, I feel bad for Nut Gobbler's chair. I absolutely feel bad for Nut Gobbler's chair, and every chair, and Leslye Headland's director's chair as well. John Goats for 2. She's excited for siblings not knowing things. And O3 Gorilla with another 10 gifted memberships gifted to the channel. O3 Gorilla, who's I see you got your mod wrench as well. Congratulations, and thank you for the memberships.
So we're definitely setting fucking records.
We are absolutely. I mean, this is a record for me. I mean, I think we might triple the member count. Jesus,
I thought we could probably hit 400. I don't know about this stream, but definitely in the upcoming ones.
I mean, yes, absolutely. And everyone, make sure that you subscribe to my co-host here as well if you're not subscribed to him already. Link to his channel. Any mods in the chats can drop the links to Darth Melvin's channel in the chat. It's also listed in the description. I just saw this. I posted a comment in Roka's reaction for The Acolyte. Might get a response on Leslye Headland being connected to Harvey Weinstein. Keep your fingers crossed. You got to say it in the live stream. Say it in a $2 super chat, because John Roka gets triggered when you super chat him $2, apparently, because he's working hard over there, and $2 super chats are not enough, and he bitches at his own fan base.
Do you got any clips of that?
I do not. I do not.
That is fucking some low ass shit. Like the fan support for the Knights of Melvin is fantastic, but it's like I'm trying to get to a point where I get enough views where it's like, I'm getting 50,000, 100,000 views a video.
Absolutely.
And like if people don't donate or donate $2, like I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do. I'm not gonna fucking cry about it.
Every dollar, everything goes towards getting us full time. Every dollar helps, and we appreciate it, and we love it. And it's because this community is significantly better than theirs. And to shit on your I've had multiple people tell me that, because the Charmin obeyed Shinoy rant that began with a chick super chatting him, a woman super chatting him $10. And chat, wait till you hear this. I'm going to slightly spoil Shills Defend the Acolyte premiere, but I have to. He goes back and starts making excuses for that and saying that he actually mentions him in that meltdown, saying that what did he say? He's like, all I was doing was telling people to calm down. He said, when I had that Charmin obeyed Chinoy thing, I was just telling people to calm down. Yes, when he said, yes, you attack the genitals of men because they don't like Disney Star Wars and because they don't like what Charmin obeyed Chinoy said. You attack men's genitals. You were so triggered. But no, that was you just telling people to calm down. What a bitch.
Fucking John Roka. two-time winner of Show of the Week this year, I believe. He's a little bitch. He might need a deep dive on my channel, but I don't know what I could really do. I think you've pretty much completely exposed him.
Yeah, we have the.
I don't think I can really find anything better.
Own up to your shit and kill yourself. Like I just.
Guy is a lunatic. Woke lunatic. All right, so episode 2. We need to get to episode 2. What do you say?
Definitely.
All right, and I have no idea who we're gonna have to cover, so I'm gonna pull the page up, and that's not the button.
We going random?
Might have to go random or let some people in the chat choose or vote on it. So we got, let me zoom in a bit here. We got.
Yeah, I'm
got,
down. I want Shill face. I want some more energy.
Yeah, like they're not really like, it's like pulling teeth to get the reactions for this, but I'm just not sure. So we got late to the party. Chick looks like she's doing a rogue cosplay from X-Men. We got Roka, 109 views in 38 minutes. We got Christian Harloff. I don't think Christian Harloff said he wasn't a big fan of the show. Why am I getting so many episode 1s? We got these two. We got the real theory breakdown. Oh, we got MILF. Nut Gobbler again. That's fake news. Kyle Katarn. The real rejects. This fucking clown. Oh, we got this chick. M reacts. She's running fast. She's new. Yeah, Shillgasm girl. We got fake Thor. I don't know. He doesn't look like he likes what he's watching. Not a lot of shill face in the thumbnail.
Just wait till next week.
Wait until next week. Absolutely. You know, I might have to pull an audible here, Darth Melvin, honestly, because I'm not sure we're going to get a lot from some of these people, even Roka. So, chat, we might have to go and listen to Chlamydia. I had this as a backup idea, and I think we're going to have, I think for content would be the best content. We're going to have to go take a look at Chlamydia Burns's review of the first 2 episodes rather than going through 2 show reactions, because it is, have you seen it, Darth Melvin?
No, I have not.
It is some of the most crazy, insane shit. She is a hardcore in on the woke in Star Wars, the feminist agenda, the Force's female agenda, the gay, the alphabet people. She is all for it. And she says some borderline insane. The fact that her review has been ratioed, I haven't checked it in a while. I think we're going to do what's best for content. And I think what's best for content would be to check out Chlamydia Burns, Grace Randolph, and her review of I think it's the first 4 episodes actually, but it's spoiler free. So let me pull that up real quick. I think that's just what we're going to do. And also that should be a little bit quicker because I don't want, Darth Melvin and I have a lot of work to do, and an over 3-hour stream. I don't know if I could go that long, but I don't know. Darth Melvin did the real Star Wars celebration, and you went for, God, how long were some of those streams?
Like 4 hours. It was long, but you know, it was fun. I'm happy that we had it on the channel, that it's gone down on the record. We had Star Wars Celebration 2024, and it doesn't matter how much the Disney Shills cry about it. The official event went down, and we got to have the official event next year.
The real one
as well. Yep, the real Star Wars Celebration.
So,
like,
guys,
what are they going to celebrate next year? Like, they didn't want to celebrate the Woke-Alite.
Maybe it'll yeah, maybe it'll be a funeral. Maybe it'll be we're hanging it up.
It's like there's Andor, but by the time it happens, Andor might be released early 2025, maybe.
Wow.
Or right around that time.
Wow. The Soy Boys are live right now.
Fucking
Holy
live.
shit. The fucking Soy Boys are live. Have they made their videos yet? Let me check them. If they did episode 2, I will absolutely cover the Soy Boys. No, they haven't. They know that they're being watched as well. They know that they are being watched. Yeah, they have not. Holy fuck. They have not submitted their reaction videos yet. All right, so here we go. Let me Google Chrome. I don't know what the deal is with Google Chrome dark screen. So here we go. Wow. Chlamydia Burns, like versus dislike ratio on her Acolyte review. 2.2 thousand likes, 4.2K dislikes. So this is going to be a lot of fun. That is pretty bad. 47,000 views. Almost 1 million subscribers. I mean, even that's not really good.
No. A lot of dead subs. To get 1 million subscribers, like, you got to have a lot of dead subs.
Look at that face. Look at her. She just got it. Picture paints 1,000 words, right? Look at that face.
Next week, they scissored. They scissored.
And it's great. It's great. What a surprise. Very low expectations. All right, chat. Are you ready? Chlamydia Burns, Grace Randolph. She's going to tell us why the Acolyte is great. And she says some things that might make Darth Melvin rage a little bit.
I love a
Okay, that was way too loud. Apologies.
good mystery. I really do. And we've never had one in Star Wars before. I mean, we've had questions that
This is the woman who forgot, if you recall, that Obi-Wan Kenobi died in A New Hope, saying that he might show up live and well in The Mandalorian and Grogu. So this woman, real Star Wars fan, Chlamydia Burns.
needed answering, and they eventually got answered. But I'm talking like a traditional mystery. And wow, it works so well in Star Wars. Now,
Oh, wow,
not only do
it
I like
works so
mysteries,
well
but
in
I'm also
Star
partial to
Wars.
the dark side. I took my sorting
Mystery,
It
that's the
works so
buzzword.
good in
Mystery,
Star
that's
Wars,
the
guys.
word that's in the...
I'm Grace Randolph.
God, just like... I'm Grace Randolph. See, like the Chlamydia Burns nickname, it came from her voice. Like, her voice is like... just like, it burns your ears. It burns your, like, sense of hearing, as if, like, chlamydia would burn your urinary tract. That's just, like, what goes through my mind when she talks. And just, she sounds so much more intelligent with her mouth shut. She's a Disney whore. She simps for John Cena. She wants to get fucked by John Cena. And yeah, she's just the butt of a lot of jokes in the fandom and the community. And we're going to rip on her.
test, got into Slytherin. And that's the house I wanted. I was like, oh yeah. And I've always looked at the Sith and been like, what's going on over there? Loved Kylo Ren. I was a Reylo.
Oh, she was a Reylo, everyone. What a shock.
I love Kylo Ren. I was a Reylo.
And also Loki is one of my favorite Marvel characters. Loved his show. Absolutely loved it.
Of course you
As
did.
did-
Saved the MCU, by the way. Funny, though, how no one talks about it.
Did many of us. I just find the complexity of the dark side and the anti-heroes we so often find there very interesting. So I was predisposed to enjoying the Acolyte. As
She likes Loki because he's bi. That's why she likes him. That in a nutshell, that's why. That's the only reason she likes him.
many of you are, who are right there with me. But I think this show is good overall. I would hope that many people would enjoy it. But if you like mysteries and the dark side of things, then
Mysteries.
this is definitely for you. Now, I realize that the trailers have been weak. I was not impressed with them either. I had very low expectations.
So she's doing the I had really low expectations going in, but the show achieved those expectations or exceeded those very low expectations. Therefore, it's good. This is a shill tactic I've seen from a lot of these people. Darth Melvin, have you ever seen that?
I have not. It's interesting observation.
They try to lower expectations before, and it's very easy to do that with how low the ratio is. But this show's going to destroy Star Wars, and she's going to be there for it. She's cheerleading for it. She has seen the first 4 episodes.
I think this trailer has been pretty consistent with the show. Like, we saw the trailer, it looked like shit. The show has been shit. I don't think there was really much deception in the trailer. Sometimes they'll do that. They'll like tease things that aren't really there and get you thinking. I think the trailers are pretty straightforward. So I just think she's a fucking idiot.
For this show, I've had a lot of low expectations for a lot of stuff lately because the studio PR.
Oh, because Disney sucks? Is that why? Everything they do sucks?
Campaigns are off, right?
Setup.
Like, I know that.
What the fuck?
I don't even know if that's a real window. What's it say on the left side?
A Star Wars.
It's like all the chat.
Side.
That's like all the chat. That's like all the chapters in her video.
Oh God.
So she which is nice because when I'm going through, it helps me out when I'm clipping her shit. So I can appreciate that. Thanks for the favor. Watch her stop. But that's what that is. I need the I need to get the Chlamydia Burns overlay.
Studios, for instance, want to protect the mysteries of their movies and shows, and The Acolyte has many. And I loved going in not knowing anything. That was wonderful. Don't even look at the Wikipedia page. There are spoilers on there.
Spoilers. He faded.
Fucking she-deviled. Oh, how could I forget? I didn't even introduce her with it.
He vadered! He vadered!
Spoilers, he vadered! Woo!
They spoiled.
I loved going in knowing absolutely nothing about The Acolyte.
You know nothing in general, Chlamydia. You have chlamydia and refuse to treat it. Chlamydia Burns.
Having that on.
That's why you that's the other way that's the other reason for the nickname as well. Like whenever she talks, it sounds like you're experiencing pain during urination. Like that's just that's the other reason. Fucking
before me. So it was a great experience. But you still have to be able to advertise this stuff, right? So Disney and all of the studios in Hollywood really have to figure out how to be able to maintain these mysteries and this level of suspense and have us go in blind, but still also make sure we're interested in going in the first place. And I don't think the Acolyte trailers have done that. And as I started the 4 episodes that were given to press in advance, 4 of 8, so I've seen 50%.
There you go. There's your there you go. Yeah, we're not shills. We're not shills. We're not being paid. We're not getting any benefits, but I got the first 4 episodes before the series even dropped.
She's a Disney shill.
Big Disney fucking shill. Chlamydia Burns, Disney shill. I need her. I need her to become aware of that nickname. It's going to happen.
Oh,
it's absolutely gonna. It's absolutely gonna happen. Like, why do you call me Chlamydia?
The show, I was frustrated to not be watching another season of The Mandalorian or Ahsoka, the good live action Star Wars show.
The Mandalorian and Ahsoka, the good shows. Darth Melvin, those are the good shows.
Fucking
like Andor, it has a little bit of has a little bit of a cult following, so you could maybe say like, okay, like decent. It has a little bit. I don't like it, but it has a little bit of a cult following. But like, it did terrible numbers. Nobody watched it. Ahsoka was a failure. Even a lot of the Filoni faithful, who you talk about a lot, a lot of them didn't like it. And The Mandalorian season 3, nobody liked, except for the hardcore Disney shows like the woman we are here watching.
It's been constant L after constant L, and I'm just rooting on the failure. And I'm just hoping that people don't go see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie in 2026, because they're putting that out there. They're not doing season 4 on Communist Plus because they know it's going to flop there, so they want to put it out in theaters and see if it will make money. So I know there's a lot of people that might end up going to see it that don't like Disney Star Wars, but don't give them your money. Fuck Disney.
Yeah, don't give them your money. Don't fuck that movie. And there's a reason that the first movie was supposed to be the Rey movie, and they delayed it, and they did delay it.
Oh yeah,
it was
who knows when that's
the
coming
first.
out? I think that movie shelved, possibly indefinitely delayed, like that one source said that all the Shills cried about, and maybe rightfully so, not trusting that source, but it's been delayed, might be indefinitely delayed.
Yes,
and the
it was
Shills
supposed to be.
Were all out there fucking saying, it's not delayed, it's not delayed. Well, it's not happening in 2026. I bet anything on that. So it's delayed.
It was announced as the first Star Wars movie post Rise of Skywalker, and then all of a sudden, The Mandalorian and Grogu is the first movie. Now, I think that if you had to release one of those two movies, I think the Mando and Grogu would do better.
That's all they got. The fucking Grogu money shots that would cater to the gaps. Then you got the James Mangold, Logan Paul, KSI, Jedi Prime videos, or Jedi Prime movie coming out, where they're rewriting the history of Star Wars. I think that's coming out 2027, maybe. That's coming out before the Rey movie.
I mean, Daisy Ridley, as of now, still correct, has not read the script.
No, I don't even know if it's completed yet, but it's close, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that. They just know that not even the fake fans are enough for people to care to go see that movie. So I think they're hoping that... I don't know what they're hoping with the Woke-Alite. They're fucking retarded if they think it's going to bring in ratings when all the other shows failed. Like, Ahsoka was their big show. Dave Filoni, and it failed. And same with Mando Season 3. That was their big show, and that failed. So certainly, the Woke-Alite's going to fail. Skeleton Crew, no one cares about. And then they got Ahsoka Season 2, and certainly that's going to fail. If Season 1 was bad. They got nothing. So now that's why they're trying
They got nothing but their fucking shills. That's why they're bringing them in. They're rewarding them for being shills, giving them meet and greets, get to meet Leslye Headland, meet Dave Filoni, free access to the premiere, gift baskets, which probably contained a check or a gift card. And I think the reason that they're legitimizing them, another reason is that they're trying to say, like, look, everyone, people do like Disney Star Wars. This is the fandom that we want. This is the fan base. Don't be like these other people that get more views, but this is the fan base. And these people represent a majority of fans. That's why they do actual, like, again, they did I don't know if you ever saw that Mandalorian Season 3 promo video where they went and clipped some of these people in their reactions to Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian Season 2, put that in the promo for Season 3, and then Jon Favreau came out and said, the highlight of my career is seeing people's reactions to that scene. It's disgusting.
Exactly. That's why we're here. To destroy these shills, to expose them, to clown on them, and to make them whine and cry. You know, they're always saying, like, if you hate Star Wars so much, why don't you get out of the fandom? Why don't you get out? Why don't you get out of the fucking fandom? I enjoy making you fucking cry and whine to your mommies. I enjoy it. I enjoy ripping apart these shows because Disney deserves it. They deserve to have our channels get over 100,000 subscribers. Ripping apart their shills, ripping apart their shows, and then them having meetings about, oh my God, all these YouTubers, the influence, it's out of control. What are we gonna do? Ah!
I
They
think it's a
deserve
matter.
it.
I think it's a matter of time until Disney Lucasfilm starts targeting us directly. I think eventually they will do it. I think they will wait.
Probably.
They will wait for one of us to say something that they can use to highlight, to say, tell a joke, or, you know, maybe it'll be Darth Melvin, maybe it'll be myself, but they'll try to say, like, yes, this is the toxic fandom. This is them. And they will go, they've done it before. They've done it before. They've been very vague, but they've done it before. And the funny thing is, whoever they do that to, they're going to make their career.
Yep.
Whoever it
If
is.
you market it right, you could become more powerful than they could possibly imagine. That's why it's important to have the support that we have in the chat and everything, because at any time something fucked up can happen. So one of these shills could come after us, we can get canceled, and we would just start another channel. And like, let's say we're at like 30, 40,000 and then get completely fucked. We start a new channel, all of us, and then like get maybe 10,000, 15,000 from that and make videos and still get good views. It's kind of like we weren't canceled, even though it would suck to have your whole channel deleted. But you know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
it's not a complete loss if we have the fan support that just support the brand no matter if the channel gets deleted or not.
Yes, and we do have that. And it's great. See, how easy would it be for us to go after their channels when they sit there and play 20 minutes of copyrighted material? Oh, because they put a little overlay over it. It's not caught. They're doing that. They're basically admitting they're stealing the content because they have to put the overlay to hide it from the automated copyright system on YouTube. They do it.
If
And
they're willing to go to court, I'll put the system on trial.
Oh, yes. And they have nothing. That's why they never follow up.
Just a bunch of people on their fucking periods, like, crying, oh my God.
On their acolytes. On their acolyte.
But instead, starting yet another new series. I was like, why? Why a new story? Can't I continue the ones that I'm enjoying? But lo and behold, The Acolyte is not only really good, but it's in fact my favorite live-action Star Wars show to date. I know.
I wonder why. And we know what's coming. We know what's coming, and that's her, and it's her favorite. And she's seen it. She's seen the first 4 episodes. We know why she likes it. There's going to be some that they're going to start that fire with the scissors.
It just, I'm getting redundant, and I'm going to keep saying it like the rest of the week. I can't wait to see how they defend episode 3 of this show.
You're bigoted. You're homophobic.
It is going to separate the shills from a completely disgusting elite level of shills. SJW shills that defend this garbage. And I know fake news Kyle Katarn is going to be all over it. All over it.
Oh, yes. And we will be all over. We will be all over them.
For sure.
It's good. I'm very curious to see where the fence riders go. I think most of them are going to go probably against the show. But
yeah, I think even if they were like somewhat positive.
Josh, I don't know if you saw Darth Melvin.
Yeah,
Josh of Den of Shills loves The Acolyte.
You know what I think? I think Den of Shills is a piece of shit. I think he knows, and he's a scooper. He knows these leaks and everything. He knows what's coming in episode 3. So he's going to say, hey, I like the first 2 episodes, guys. Let me tell you why. And that's shocking content. They're like, Josh, why do you like the first 2 episodes? We thought you were going to hate it. Subverting expectations, Ryan Johnson style. Then episode 3 is going to come out. He's known the leaks for a long time now. And he's going to be like, oh, it's terrible. Star Wars is ruined. And then his views are going to go through the roof. Because that's what the fence riders do. I'm telling you, I could write a book on being a piece of shit fence rider. How to get 50,000, 100,000 subscribers fence riding Disney Star Wars. It's very simple. Like, that is the way to grow for a YouTube channel. You start today. You just gotta be a fence riding piece of fucking Disney shill shit.
100%.
Oh, it's hard to believe. You're just going to have to watch it. Seeing will be believing for many of you. 2 episodes dropped tonight. They're incredible.
Seeing will be believing. Well, we have seen, Chlamydia. We have seen. And I see that your video here has almost twice as many dislikes as likes.
If you don't like those 2 episodes, you're not going to like the show. But it's going to drop at night, I believe.
Again, those are the good episodes.
Tonight. I think it might trend on social media. I think you might want to be part of that experience. Give yourself the opportunity to love it. I just think go in.
Give yourself the opportunity to love it. Yes. Lower your expectations. Do you ever see the EFAP from Cinema Wins quote, Darth Melvin?
No, I haven't.
It's I believe check and correct. I'm sure someone in chat knows, but it was with regards to the Rise of Skywalker, and the guy said, "Just pretend it's what you wanted." Oh, that's a great. So Gracie here. Yeah, pretend it's what you wanted.
I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to be as pleasantly surprised as I was. But I think it has the sophistication of Andor, but unlike Tony Gilroy, who is disdainful of the fantasy elements of Star Wars.
Yeah, it's boring.
Of course, Leslye Headland embraces those as well. So that she creates something that not only feels fresh, but at the same time also feels like classic Star Wars.
Classic Star Wars.
And she puts A New Hope. She references the original trilogy on screen.
Clearly, Leslie's ripping off the prequels. Amanda Stenberg is supposed to be Anakin. And, I don't know the entirety of the leaks, but, I think Anakin, as we know it, is destroyed. Not like
I think he's not.
This is
I think
Disney
Rey's the
Star
chosen
Wars.
one.
Yeah,
Anakin's gonna be like the prophet or something, or they're gonna lower his role. They've already done it. They've already done it. They've taken the victory from over Palpatine and given it to Rey. They've already done it. Now they just have to try and make it make sense.
And, there's people that defend it. It's like, even the people that we don't regularly cover, they're out there on Twitter defending this show. Yeah, I get, unemployed people stalking my fucking Twitter, crying their eyes out. They have nothing better to do because they're unemployed. And it's like, they defend this shit. Like, what's wrong with them?
I think I've seen Remote Rebels, Marcellus. I think I know who you're talking about. But yes, as soon as the stream is over, we'll be getting back to work, and I'll be sure to check them out. I think I've covered them before.
One of the best things about The Acolyte is the score. Not only as good as John Williams' iconic score, but it levels up the show the same way that Natalie Holt's score leveled up Loki. It's so freaking good. I was like, who is doing the score for this? So I looked it up, and I discovered it's.
Who's doing the score for this? I mean, it's not quite John Williams. It's not quite that good, but it's good. It's fucking good. Fucking dumb
Michael
bitch.
Abel, who, you know what else he did? He did Jordan Peele's movies. And that makes a lot of sense because The Acolyte shares a similar vibe to Jordan Peele's work. We've been wanting Peele to get into franchise work, and I think this is kind of like a preview of what that would look like. Peele takes classic genres and tropes and pairs them with diverse casts, not significantly changing the vibe of the material. They instead show that the material can be just as strong and then broader and more modern with these diverse characters. I think it's exciting because The Acolyte, it's classic Star Wars. It feels like classic Star Wars, more so than I think anything that we've seen so far.
Feels like A New Hope, apparently. She put that movie up.
Did
recently.
she actually credit the diversity?
Yeah, she said she's excited to see the diversity.
Fucking SJW.
Oh, big. You haven't seen anything.
Does she?
I don't know.
Does she like The Last Jedi?
Loves it.
Like that. So
I think she loves
this.
I think she loves the sequel trilogy as a whole. She said it was the perfect Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi.
Oh God. So I got to update my classification chart, but she would fall under a Last Jedi activist. Someone who loves The Last Jedi and is also an activist.
Yeah.
More types of people able to participate. And again, as I said, to me, that's
there she goes. She just did it again. There's more types of people, more, more of the theys, more of the gender pronouns, which is also coming.
Oh, I can't.
More of those types
wait.
of people.
I can't wait for the fucking pronouns.
More so than I think anything that we've seen so far, recently. But with more types of people able to participate. And again, as I said, to me, that's very exciting.
Yeah, I'll bet it is, Grace.
Also feels fresh, not only because of the diverse cast, but the story. The story it's different in this space, and that is so cool. But yet it's still remaining faithful to the space. It's still
oh my God, no. Jesus Christ. And you've seen the first 4 episodes, Grace. It's being faithful to Disney. It's being faithful to Disney Star Wars and their vision for Star Wars, but it's not faithful to that movie poster you have up on the left there.
See, it's like people just don't really get how bad this is until they see the next episode.
Yeah. And she's a fake fan. She's a fake fan. Again, forgot Obi-Wan Kenobi died in the original trilogy. Had to be reminded. Like what casual Star Wars fan that has seen the original trilogy, like they forgets that.
How did she get so many subscribers?
I am not familiar with the origins of chlamydia, but I know how much of a pain it is now.
Star Wars. They have not changed Star Wars at all. In fact, as I said, it's the most faithful I've seen Disney Star Wars be to the original idea of George Lucas. And
let's ask George Lucas what he thinks about the Wokalite, specifically the lesbian witches.
Yeah, let's ask him about the Force's a female entity. There you go. Brian Clark has an answer. That was clipped. That's in tomorrow's video, everyone. A little bit of a spoiler. That might be kicking off the video. Jesus fucking Christ. How stupid is that statement? I might have to tweet that as well.
Change Star Wars at all. In fact, as I said, it's the most faithful I've seen Disney Star Wars be to the original idea of George Lucas and and Dave Filoni, who's carrying.
Got to throw him in there.
So well,
faithful to Dave Filoni.
As I said,
well, that's true.
Well, I mean, Dave Filoni's a raging feminist, so I guess like that is true. Yeah. Filoni loves this show, loves it. I get people like protesting on Twitter. No, it's Kathleen Kennedy. It's all her fault. Not Dave Filoni. No, Dave Filoni loves Kathleen Kennedy, loves Leslye Headland, loves all their shit. And I don't care if you can make like an argument that like secretly he like sits at home, curls in a ball and cries about what they're doing to Disney Star Wars. He's chief creative officer, so all the blame's going on him.
He has
'Cause he's a little
veto
bitch.
power.
Yeah. He's either a part of it, which he totally is, or he's not using any veto power. He's not enforcing himself, and the truth is he loves it. He was a part of the Forces of Destiny, a mini-series, animated 2-season series where it featured all strong women in 2017, right before The Last Jedi. This was before The Last Jedi that ruined everything. Dave Filoni, Disney Star Wars, was already pushing female empowerment in 2017.
Yes, I saw that video of that. What was that show called again?
The Forces of Destiny.
Oh God, I saw that. If you haven't seen that video on Melvin's channel, check that out. Just Dave Filoni's like introduction of the Force's female agenda. It came out after The Last Jedi.
Before it. The first season before it, and then the second after. And then that women's conference, which is famous. I can't remember if that was before The Last Jedi or
I think
not,
it was
but,
before. I think it was right after Rogue One, because those are the two that
Okay.
he really talks about.
but it's like everyone knows about that, but they make excuses for it. Oh, he was just being nice. No, he wasn't.
He's being serious. I mean,
He's
the
a
proof
total
is there.
fucking Ray boy.
He said, you know, like, oh, people are mad about Rey. People are mad about Jyn Erso. Well, there might be more on the way.
Too bad.
Too bad. Also, Charles, are you serious? The fake wife with the OnlyFans?
They're leaked.
Her stuff leaked? Oh, that must have been, they dropped their video. I need to get into it. And that will be discussed eventually on Disney Star Wars Shills React. That will, and their situation, their marriage will be
That
discussed.
was a great find on your channel, and I suspect that you're on to something bigger, and that this is more frequent than you think in the Disney Shill community.
I absolutely think so as well. These marriages, man, and we knew it right away. Is the thing. Like the way she rolls her eyes at him. Charles says he's serious. The way she like rolls her eyes at him. Oh God. What's that? God, what's that clip from Seinfeld when he like when he gets the restaurant taken down because he brings up abortion, and then the restaurant fails, and he kind of like is like, yeah, it's pretty much all my fault. I don't know. Wonder if those pictures leaking might have been my fault. Oh well. That's what happens when you whore yourself out on the internet.
Yeah, I don't feel bad. You're making money on
It's a
that
shout
shit.
out. It's a shout out, so to speak. But yeah, the way that she like rolls her eyes at her husband sometimes in those videos, I was like, dude, there is something going on.
We've never seen a Star Wars murder mystery or a thriller. I mean, it's all.
Like, there you go, chat. Anyone interested?
Well, we'll talk about Andor in a second, because I'm sure some of you are typing that right now. But Star Wars is usually sci-fi fantasy, sometimes a Western, like with The Mandalorian. And I guess Andor does have the qualities in some ways of a thriller, but a spy thriller, right? But The Acolyte, again, is a murder mystery. And not only does it have those...
It's not. The mystery's been solved already in the first episode. Oh, shit. I didn't have the screen up. God damn it.
Acolyte, again, is a murder mystery. And not only does it have those darker elements to it, you know, Andor was kind of like, you know, Captain America, Winter Soldier, like that kind of a thing. This is like Wanda. Oh, that's a good comparison. It's like Wanda, right?
That's a good comparison, Wanda. People like that show.
They're calling this a murder mystery. It's what mystery? We know who's fucking killing the Jedi. Like, we know who's doing it.
We don't know who the Sith is, and it's going to turn out to be nobody, most likely.
But it doesn't even matter who is the Sith. It's going to be some made-up Disney character. I was listening to New Rock Stars, Eric Voss, who got invited to Lucasfilm to be a part of the Bohemian Grove shill sexual rituals with the Grogu doll. He said that he thinks that it's Plagueis or Tenebris. He gave like a very high percentage of it. And that is fucking clickbait. They
Oh,
are
yes.
not going to be in this show. Not like fucking Plagueis is going to be the guy in the mask with the modified voice. Get the fuck out of here.
It can't be based on of his body type. It can't be him.
It's just I noticed some things.
Isn't
in
he
his
like
review.
how tall isn't Plagueis like really tall? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I noticed some things in his review that scream total fake fan. I was actually like a little surprised with some of the shit he said.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be Star Killer. We're gonna do Star Killer again.
Yeah.
Like Marok. Maybe he'll disappear like a fart. Same
Can
way
you,
Marok
like
did.
they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like
Trying to
Ahsoka,
get clicks.
all the fans are theorizing who Marok is, and they come up with like the worst idea ever.
It's gonna be very similar, and then they might just kill him and not even reveal who it is, or it'll just be a nobody, or it'll be the pawn or whatever. I honestly think that with regards to Plagueis and Tenebris, I think they're just gonna just drop it completely and be like, oh, Palpatine, he was just talking about some ancient Sith legend. Plagueis is no one.
I think like either they're gonna retcon Tenebris, maybe they'll have Plagueis, but not in this show. Might be in like one in the Disney expanded universe. Maybe they'll actually make like a show. They'll make like Palpatine non-binary or something, and the reason why
make
he's
Plagueis gender confused.
Yeah, the reason why Palpatine's
were
all
lovers.
pissed off because he got misgendered. Yeah, I mean, they could do that. Why not? The Shills will like whatever they put out.
Yeah, he'll be a woman. Yeah,
But
that's
like,
another.
there's no mystery in this show. If anything, we're gonna find out what the Jedi are hiding, but I wouldn't call that a mystery. You know, and we know who's killing people. Like, so it's fake news. The whole show is fucking fake advertising.
So there are horror elements to it.
Oh,
So freaking cool. Oh my gosh. The show also, by the way, has great cliffhanger endings, which all the best streaming.
Oh, like episode 1? That was a great
I wouldn't
cliffhanger.
even say that, like, I don't know, cliffhanger.
I don't think so. We already knew this guy was there. We knew that it's not like he wasn't in the trailer. So like we knew nobody's really freaking out about it. And he did remember Maul in Han Solo when he just stood up and turned the lightsaber on for no reason. He just did that. Just recycled that idea.
Palps was non-binary the whole time. But why not? Why fucking not? They know who their target audience is.
And they've gone this far.
You're like, oh, next one, please. Next one. Now, some of you, when I discovered when I tweeted my initial reaction to the show, some of you were like, there's no mystery. We already know one of the big, the big reveal. And so I hope nobody spoiled that for you. Be careful even with the comments down below in this video. But that's revealed in the very first episode, and it's cemented in episode 2.
I thought that was such a mystery.
I'm not blocked by her. I don't think I've ever interacted with her.
I don't think I'm blocked by her either. Or I might be on Twitter. I don't know. Does she even have a Twitter?
Yeah, I just.
She does. It's down there. Okay, yeah. I'll have to check.
There are many mysteries at play here. Mysteries that you have not even heard of. They're fantastic mysteries. And one of the coolest things.
There are several mysteries. Okay. I mean.
Does she
there's
edit
things
her
we
own
don't
videos?
know. Has she what?
Does she edit her own videos?
It seems to me like she tries to do this all in one take.
Is these emojis that keep popping up?
Yeah, she does this. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Yeah, she does that in all of her videos. I don't know, but it's very annoying.
Fucking tweaking me out, man. It's fucking emojis,
The Acolyte
man.
is these. By the way, one of the mysteries, and this isn't a spoiler because it's the idea of the whole show, is the Jedi wondering what the heck are Sith. That was even cooler than I.
What are Sith? Oh my God, we don't know.
Sith never existed until now, apparently.
They don't
I
use
thought it would
yellow
be.
lightsabers? What?
It's red.
I hope that guy just like cuts them all down and then like the show ends early and all the fucking Shills cry about it.
Red. That's red.
It's gonna be the Jedi's. That's gonna be all those Jedi there's reaction whenever he turns on that lightsaber for the first time. God. Well, remember what cross-dressing Sexplain said? He said that even if they kill the Sith and all of them survive, or a bunch of them survive, it doesn't break canon.
See, what's going on now? Again, this is like the whole Marok thing. This is the Sly Moore thing with Andor. People theorizing and thinking about, oh, how is this going to play out? And, we're thinking, oh, how are the Sith going to interact and kill Jedi in this show without them knowing? Well, the answer there is you got some Amanda Stenberg fucker going around killing people. And it's like they have no idea if she's connected to the Sith or not at this point. So it's like, and what they've done is not cool at all.
You should have just I don't even want to say, but if it's a Sith focused story is what they're claiming, and it isn't. We've seen more Jedi and the light side. We haven't seen any Sith, just for the one scene at the end of episode 1. And this should have just been, if someone competent were telling this story, this should be a Sith behind the scenes and, setting the stage for events that happen in the prequels. Just like the Plagueis novel. But no, we need to do the strong women. We need the female force. We need all that instead.
Like, they've never seen Sith before. They've never seen anyone use the Force in this manner. And they're horrified. They're just completely dumb.
So I wonder if this scene happens in the first 4 episodes then. Because she's really going into it.
It probably does. Usually in these
Yeah.
trailers, shit will happen in the first half of the season.
Yeah. So, and then it's going to be what? The twins, Mai and Osha against this Sith then? Or something.
That's probably going to be the finale. They're going to team up into a dyad. They're going to scissor. There's going to be some incest. And then they're going to combine their yellow lightsabers into a lightsaber whip, yellow. Scissor with that. Rub it against their ginies. It's Disney Star Wars.
Yes, the first double bladed lightsaber will be used. The idea for that comes as a sex toy for those two, and then that's where the origin of that. And someone said, "Oh, you can fight like this," and then they're going to ruin Maul's lightsaber. And Grace Randolph, Chlamydia Burns, is going to love it. Seriously, they could do it. They could do a full-blown lesbian sex scene, and these people would say it's just the best thing. They'll call it the best. They said that when they revealed Loki was bi in season 1 of Loki, these people said that it was one of the best moments in all of Marvel. Fucking freaks.
And they say, whenever they argue, why do you care so much? This show is for kids. It's for 12-year-olds. Well, enjoy the lesbian scissoring forces female sex party. Enjoy that. I guess so. That's not for 12-year-olds, or it is. You're just being homophobic. These people are out of their mind. And I say it all the time that not only they need to be stopped, with Disney Star Wars, it goes beyond Disney Star Wars. They're infecting many other parts of the world.
Oh, yes, absolutely. These people are teaching your kids in grade school, middle school, high school. This is the type of people that are doing it. Fucking demons. All right.
Founded, and they have reason to be, because the way the Sith use the Force is absolutely incredible. I don't know what happened to the Sith, but they're so cool here. Like they're cooler here. I mean, of course, you have moments like when
She was about to say they're cooler here than they were in the prequels in the original trilogy. That's what she was about to say.
No, I don't know what happened to the Sith.
Yeah, what happened to the Sith in the prequels? Darth Maul, he sucked. Anakin Skywalker versus Kenobi on Mustafar, Palpatine. Those guys sucked. This is the Disney Sith are the fucking badass Sith. Look
at moments like when Darth, at the end of Rogue One,
that's what she cites. That's what she cites as a cool moment.
Yeah, these
Good
Sith are
Lord.
badass. They get Amanda Stenberg to do their dirty work. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what happened to the Sith, but they're so cool here. Like they're cooler here. Of course,
fan.
There are moments like when Darth, at the end of Rogue One, the Darth Vader hallway fight. But oh my God, the end of Episode 4. Again, I've seen the first 4. There is a moment with our new Sith character where I actually shouted out at the screen. I was like, "Oh come on! Oh my God, that's incredible!" I mean,
So I think she's confirming that the Sith might slice and dice in Episode 4.
Yeah, this scene is Episode 4. It has to be, yes. God. She screamed and yelled out at the. So we might be getting some Shillgasms for that scene.
Yep.
I think the show is.
They're gonna have to Shillgasm and Shillgasm hard to make up for what happens next week. Disney probably sent out a memo. It's like, hey, Episode 3, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, but you gotta sell your shit in Episode 4, man. You gotta fucking sell, and we'll give you gift baskets.
He's Sithed. He's Sithed. I wonder if she shouted out, he's Sithed.
I've never seen anything so cool and disturbing in Star Wars. I was just dumbfounded.
Oh, see, they're gonna go dark. They're gonna go real. They're gonna put something really dark in it, and then people are gonna say like, "Oh, I thought this is what you wanted. It's dark. Why don't you like it? Because it's dark." Fucking.
Now, is it possible?
Every time.
Is it possible Episode 4 is going to be the quote unquote Darth Maul duel? Or you think that's going to be later?
Maybe.
Like the conclusion with Amanda Stenberg?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know when the Darth Maul level lightsaber. I know that Daphne Keene was the one who said it, so you could say that she's a part of it. And there she is. So she very well may die there. And also, every fucking time I pause the screen, it's just, I'm telling you, she's a fucking demon.
How old is this bitch?
I don't, anyone in the chat know?
Looks
Gotta
like,
be late 30s.
Looks older than that, like fucking
really?
Alcoholic or something.
On crack, maybe. I see 40.
I'd be shocked.
Okay, I see 40 again. Yeah, that's a name. I agree with that. Jesus Christ.
I say he's closer to 66 than 40.
And shocked as the Jedi were. And they gave them, again, as I said, a reason to have that reaction. It was incredible. I can't wait for you to see it. It's going to light up the internet.
Oh, I'll bet it. Another one. Look at this. Every time you pause the screen with this bitch. Look at this. I tell you, she's a fucking demon. Possessed. It's good. I forgot what she
Ultra.
I forgot what she said.
See it. It's going to light up the internet. At least it should. The fighting.
Yeah, it's going to light up the internet. It's going to light up the internet, but not for the reasons you think it is, Chlamydia.
In the Acolyte is also excellent. And in the first 4 episodes that I saw, none of it really features lightsabers. And I still loved it. I know. You know why I loved it? Well, first of all, a lot of Force use, which was one of the things that I loved about the fights in Star Wars.
A lot of gay. A lot of whammon, a lot of gay. That's why you loved it.
You know why I loved it? Because I get early access to it.
And I have to say that I liked it.
I love this. They fight almost here entirely defensively because they do not want to fight, right? It's really a fascinating idea. And it reminds me a bit of Donnie Yen's, who was also in Star Wars, by the way, but his Ip Man movies, where he played a priest-like figure. I mean, also there are some other cool elements of the Jedi and their abilities that are introduced here that we'll talk about when we see them in the show in my breakdowns, which I was like, that's such a cool idea. I loved it so much. I'm excited also as the show progresses to study how the Sith fight in contrast. Again, at the end of episode 4, we just get a little bit of taste of it, and I'm hungry for more. And also,
I'll bet you're hungry for a lot of things.
We
Jesus.
get a little taste of it. It means that whatever happens is probably short.
Yeah.
But
They're
that
just
probably isn't the big duel to top
Yeah.
Duel of the Fates.
Yeah, they're probably all dying. Every one of them are dying.
Even Simon's boyfriend, please.
also
not
I would like
Simon's
to say that there
boyfriend.
are, you know,
Oh, he's gonna cry. He is gonna cry his eyes out. Simon's fucking shirtless. Oh God. You'll have to let me
Simon's
know when
gonna-
you see that. It is
Simon's gonna undress them and then fuck the dead body.
it was like so it was like he was trying to be nonchalant about it, but like you could just tell how turned on he was. Like he's like adjusting, like you could see him reaching down and like adjusting himself almost. Like yeah.
That's in the video tomorrow.
I believe so. Yes. That was episode 1. Yes, that was episode 1. Yeah, so it should be. It's in his video. You can check it out whenever you want, but
Again, no
I think I will
spoilers,
wait
but
for
there
the
are
Grizzly
other Force
special,
wielders
but it should be some funny shit.
let's see how long the video even stays up.
in play as well, which I also thought was a really cool element of the show.
I got about a minute long just roast takedown of Leslye Headland that if the Shills see it, they are going to fucking lose their minds over it.
So the title The Acolyte, what it refers to is a religious disciple. And this show, more than any other Star Wars content, explores the different religions in the world of Star Wars and what it means to be a part of each of them.
Okay,
At a glance, like for instance in the trailers, the show has looked cheap. And some of you, again, when I tweeted my initial reaction, said that was a concern that you had. And it's something. The only tiny fault in the show is that it does not feel like it takes place 100 years before episode 1. It feels like all other Star Wars content. In fact, I would expect any other character from Star Wars to just waltz right on in. And in fact, you wish they would, because these characters are so cool. You're like, darn it, you're stuck 100.
You wish they would walk in because the characters in the show are so cool. And you want to see them interact. Like I thought she was going to say because like a normal person would say because these other characters are so boring. You wish that fucking Darth Maul or City or the Emperor or somebody would walk in. Or Yoda.
I mean, why not? I mean, canon is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, you know, the world between worlds. You got that. You got the Filoni shit in there. So why the fuck not?
Years earlier. How are we going to get you crazy kids together? Because I love this
How are we
cast.
going to get you crazy
Amandla
kids
Stenberg
together?
has been trying to make her move for a while now.
Are we good? I lost the stream for a second.
No, we're good.
Okay, I think we're good. Okay, yeah, although my whole screen went black. All right.
In the Hunger Games, and she made some waves with The Hate U Give. But wow, she deserves for this to be her breakout role. And by the way, to be respectful,
She's choosing the she pronouns. I see. I wonder if people saw it was the other video where she said she researched the pronouns. I wonder if people were bitching or trolling her in the comments. I guarantee they probably were with that many downvotes.
When I made a video about Molly Damon misgendering her, and I found a lot of tweets of people saying, "Hey, she's a they, she's non-binary," and like they were making a big deal about it. But now, and then they advertise her as the first trans character or trans actress or what trans they, whatever you want to say, in Star
Multi-trans.
Wars, and it's like. now you don't hear anything about they. Even the official Star Wars YouTube channel, the fake Star Wars YouTube channel, they made a video about her and was all she, all her, no they, or anything about her and the violin. And it's like she's a fake non-binary. You know, it's just ridiculous that you're allowed to get away with it. Now again, it's fake anyways. It doesn't exist. But like, if you're actually non-binary, like, wouldn't you be offended that this bitch is like getting all the likes and all the clout from being a total fake? Or you're like transgender and like you've actually like gotten surgery and like lived the life as the other gender. You see this bitch just saying, "Oh, I'm trans," and she's
Just
like, nothing about her life has changed. I mean, you could apply that to like anything. You know, someone just pretending to be something they're not, and they're getting all the credit in the world for it, and they don't even have to walk the walk. And I call that out on Twitter. I'm sure there's people like want me dead over it. Oh my God! How could you say that? Ah!
Yeah, they do. They do forget their own rules. Like woke on woke is a thing. I guess somebody, John Roca was whining, and a part of that stream, that I guess he pissed off the people on his side and they were calling him racist and he was crying about it.
I think what it comes down to, it's like they can sense whether you're in the secret club or not. And if you're in the secret club and you fuck up and like misgender or say something, like they're just not going to care. But if they know you're not in the secret club, then like that's when they cancel you. You know, it's okay when we do it, according to them.
All right. Real quick, I think you guys could maybe use a break for a second from Chlamydia Burns. Real quick before we continue. Gatekeepers Dynamo. Dame. This is one of your guys. Can you pronounce it for me?
Gatekeepers Dynamo?
Dynamo. Okay. The Gatekeepers Dynamo became a member. Thank you. Chuck became a member. Thank you, Chuck, for becoming a member. Get those memberships in. Have a members only stream. Maybe we'll do episode 2 on the members only stream. 03 Gorilla for $10. Every time I mention Leslye Headland being Weinstein's accomplice in their chats, I got put in timeout or banned. They do not want to acknowledge that. That is 100% true. And we're going to talk about it in Shills React tomorrow. That's it. I'm going to make, and I take it a step further. I take it a step further than being just her or just Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant, which, again, if the Shills or Disney see that, they are going to lose their fucking minds over it. With the special guest commentator in tomorrow's video. Can't wait for that. But thank you, 03 Gorilla. Yeah, have you been taking advantage of that, Darth Melvin? The Harvey Weinstein, and just mentioning that, and they lose their shit.
I made a tweet recently. I believe I'm gonna mention it in my review. I'm in the beginning stages of writing the reviews for episodes 1 and then episode 2, so 2 videos. But I'm gonna mention it because it pisses them off. They don't like facts. You know, they like to pretend that I'm a parody channel, that I'm not authentic. Because the thought of like me making any sense and like triggering them is too much for them to handle. They have to pretend that it's not real, that they're in a safe space with their mommy, and I can't hurt their fifis. But you know, we're here, we're real, we're triggering the fuck out of them. We're making a lot of sense. We're pointing out fucking retardation. And at the end of the day, they support fake Star Wars. And I'm all about fucking destroying fake Star Wars.
And like these same people who don't want to talk about Leslye Headland and Harvey Weinstein, if Gina Carano were to take a picture with Trump, oh, fucking meltdowns. This just proves that she doesn't deserve a job ever again. From these fucking freaks.
It's the you just hate women crowd. I remember I trolled the fuck out of some unemployed retard who tried pulling that on me on Twitter. You just hate women. So I found a tweet of him ripping on Gina Carano. So I screenshotted it, replied, and be like, "You just hate women." Fucking sexist.
They all have it.
But it's like what I was saying, it's okay when we do it. Oh, Gina's a bigot. Gina should keep her fucking mouth shut. But these other women, these other fucking retards, these feminists, oh, they're legitimate. They're real women, but not people. They don't like women with an opinion. They don't like strong women.
Nope.
Like Sadia Khan, who's on Star Wars Theories channel. How dare she speak? Says Star Wars, mostly men like Star Wars. Let the men have it. And, you know, she's right. Mostly men like Star Wars, and there's nothing wrong with that. No one's saying females can't like Star Wars, but tell that to the woke crowd.
There is, if you're Dave Filoni and Kathleen Kennedy. I think that's the big, that's the bit. They are actively trying to change that. They can't stand that. They can't stand that George Lucas was successful with Star Wars with a majority male catering to men and a majority male audience. And they also can't stand that the original trilogy featured, you know, mostly white men, and that it's widely considered like the best 3 movies in all of Star Wars, despite it featuring mostly white men and created mostly white men. It's nobody's fault. That's just the way that Hollywood was back then. And they can't stand the fact that they will never be able to touch the original trilogy with their content. So it's a matter of time until they just retcon it completely. And a matter of time until they bastardize it, remake it, do the Disney version or whatever, just retcon it completely. But I think they can't stand that. And that's why they're actively trying to change it.
Yeah, like I don't know what their end game is. Like, they're already resetting the canon with their bullshit, and that started a long time ago. And it just, I don't know, maybe their last ditch effort before they end up having to sell it is to remake the original trilogy. But like, whatever they do, I just don't see anything succeeding.
Oh, it would absolutely not succeed.
I just hope people don't go see the Mandalorian Grogu movie, and like that makes a little bit of money. It
needs to bomb, yes,
and gives them momentum. Like, that needs to flop. That needs to lose money, and then they're gonna throw their hands up and be like, "Oh my god, what are we gonna do?"
We know that Rey is 100% flopping.
Yeah,
that one is 100%. The battle is at the we don't have to work hard for that. I mean, we will enjoy not flopping with our content on it, but that movie's flopping. So 2 flops right out of the gate post Rise of Skywalker. Rey's going to be the Marvels 2.0. I think everybody knows that. And that movie flopping, the Mandalorian and Grogu, that's the battle.
Yeah.
There's going to be there's going to be the first Star Wars movie in a while. I'll go to it crowd. There'll be the Shills, there'll be the Fence Rider, the Filoni. See, that's the Filoni Faithfuls movie. I think the Filoni Faithful are really going to go all in on that and really join Disney for that. And those are the ones who are going to have to go after whenever that movie is in the works and coming up. Hunter, for 2 months, says we'll soon be only celebrating Star Wars history. It's getting closer and closer. Maybe the Acolyte will kill it. We're hearing, the Acolyte might kill it.
I'm always trying to reach that middle group who just won't ditch Disney Star Wars. They keep consuming, they keep watching it, and they keep having hope. I'm hoping that this show just completely destroys their dreams, and then they realize, like, hey, it's more fun to just hate on it, to want them to fail, and, to watch Darth Melvin, to watch Grizzy.
Yes,
and a bunch of other channels in the Gatekeepers Alliance.
We know that better than most. And I say this all the time. The Shill, they can't stand the fact. One of the things that triggers them the most is that we have more fun over here ripping Disney Star Wars than they do enjoying it, and they can't stand that.
Mm-hmm.
Emerald Sales for $2. Are you going to attend the funeral? I'm assuming you're talking about the Star Wars Celebration funeral. I believe I saw your super chat come in. Maybe. I would love to go there and just piss on their grave.
I'd like to go
Laugh.
undercover to Star Wars Celebration. Like, find a
Yeah.
way to sneak in there. I don't know how
Yes.
possible that would be, but it'd be fun.
Go to a few
Well-
of the Shills like panels and like ask them a question. Like, why are you
Just
such a
like-
shill?
Just live stream, like do secret live streams. Be like, I'm undercover at
Go up
Celebration.
for an autograph or something and like say, hey, can I pose for a picture? And then just like stand next to him and be like, oh, by the way.
I'd want to meet Sexplained and crush his hand in a hand-crushing handshake. And like deep down, he'll like feel it in his spine, like the darkness. Darth Melvin.
I could
He
just
won't
see Darth,
realize it then, but he'll realize it later. Oh fuck!
just like as you feel the bones in his hands break, just be like, what's up, Sexplained? And then just the look of terror in his eyes.
Can I have an autograph? Can you sign it? Star Wars Sexplained.
Kingsglaive Jedi Noctis for $2. What is a good nickname for Grace Randolph? Besides Chlamydia Burns? I don't know.
Dumb retard.
Stupid cunt.
Shiltard.
Paid Disney whore. Could go all night. Also, Kingsglaive Jedi Noctis became a member as well. Thank you. Darth Ghostface for $10. Justin, Star Wars Marvel Purist, will be going live in less than 15. He might actually be live now to discuss The Acolyte. Have to dip out and tune into him if you two continue Shill Watch-Along. Yes, we're just about concluding with Chlamydia Burns. We're going to knock these out and then get on to that. And then Trencher for 100. I don't know what currency that is, but we'll just call it $100. You should start a new segment with her every pause a demon. E-pad. I don't know if the chat could handle weekly chlamydia. I mean, like a weekly dose of chlamydia. Usually we need to enjoy our time in remission with regards to chlamydia when it occurs. And, we have our flare-ups. We're having a flare-up tonight. But I don't know. But maybe, Darth Melvin has Keeping Up with the Sexplains on his show every week. So we might have to do with Keeping Up with Chlamydia or a maybe call it a Chlamydia flare-ups or something. I don't know. Might have to do that. But thank you for the 100. And let's get back to it. Closing in on 3 hours.
I looked it up because I knew with Stenberg, she has specified her pronouns, and they're not just they, them, but also she, her.
Oh,
So
this is it. There you go. She looked it up. Grace Randolph looked
so it's
up the
okay.
pronouns.
So she's still non-binary, everyone. We could say she, her, and just ignore it. And then for everyone who cares, they'll know she's non-binary. So the best of both worlds.
Exactly. Another
Fake
crazy
non-binary.
Knew that I checked that out. She is incredible here, and I can't say too much about her role because, again, in case you've managed to avoid spoilers, as I had, I would like you to experience the story unfolding as it's intended. Then, of course, there's Squid Game's Lee Jung-jae, who not only has his first English language role here, but he had to learn English to play him out.
Okay, don't
Logan's Daphne Keene is his current Padawan, but unfortunately, she is buried under some pretty silly makeup and prosthetics. I do not like the design of her character, but I am happy to say that as the episodes progress, she does kind of manage to get out from underneath. See what I mean? Barnett, Jedi.
Oh, here we go. What did I say earlier? Disney whore?
Charlie Barnett, Jedi eye candy, and you'll see what I mean. But in all seriousness,
yeah, Simon knows what you mean.
Hashtag Simon's boyfriend. Sexuality
really
is
like the
whatever
way the
you want
Jedi
it to be.
Cast here, considering their principles, I think the casting reflects who would really actually be Jedi. In the past, George Lucas.
Okay.
I mean, I guess
I'm going to
there is a
skip the
change
rest
to have
of the
Jedi
cast
defined, but I think
standouts.
I think it's
All right, so here goes like the end of the video shilling 4 episodes in. There's the fucking Wookiee Jedi that they teased at the end of episode 2.
all right. So I love The Acolyte. I think it's both very cozy with the classic Star Wars feel, but also refreshing as it brings a new genre and it widens who participates in the world of Star Wars.
The fourth time she's mentioned that.
I'm excited to
I feel
further
she's revealed a lot in these non-spoiler reviews.
Yeah, this is a very spoiler-heavy, like non-spoiler review, like
She's
hinting that
given
she
us
said
like
that.
new information.
Yeah, she said that the Sith attacks the Jedi in Episode 4. I mean, that's a spoiler. She's too stupid to even get that.
explore the Sith and see how they came to be and find out the answers to the many mysteries that are introduced so far. I'd say
And
based on the first 4
she's gonna talk about the fandom here in a little bit, so that should be interesting, hopefully.
episodes that what really makes this show work is creator Headland, composer Abels, and Stenberg and Lee. They are really doing phenomenal work here. It's a very strong show. And
The gayest Star Wars show ever. Leslye Headland's great work.
let's just hope that Star Wars hasn't distanced its fans so much at this point that it goes unnoticed. I mean,
oh, people are gonna know. People are gonna know, Chlamydia. We're gonna know, and the problem is they're gonna hate it. That's the problem. I think you don't have to worry about people not knowing. Problem is people liking, and again, judging by your like versus dislike ratio, you are in the minority.
Andor got recognition from some.
Yeah. So's I believe her other one is ratioed as well. Her spoiler review.
Fans and also from the industry and the media, but its ratings were awful, just awful. Hopefully, The Acolyte can get that recognition, but also the ratings.
I think The Acolyte is actually going to have bad ratings. I think people are going to tune out, and it's going to be really bad. But people are going to talk about it more than Andor because of the damage it's doing.
I've seen 2 reports with Rotten Tomatoes. Like the Shills are like, "Oh, look at the ratings," and then I see people saying, "Oh, those are the critics' score. Look at the audience score." And so, I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, the critic versus audience. See, the critics they're all the. I mean, Nut Gobbler is a critic, and they're all that crowd. They're all from New York and California, just about fucking crazy, like retarded wokers. And you could, I might do a whole video just reading their fucking reviews, for Christ's sake. Like, that's how bad some of them are and the dumb shit they say.
But I mean,
they'll give it.
The people that do like it, I really think we got to see the next episode 4, to like really see how some of these people, like like Josh from Den of Shills, for example, like see what their real opinion is after the terrible episode 3 and the one after that, following up the disaster. The first 2, I just feel they really kind of just set the plot up and it was boring, but the real action's coming soon.
Yeah, I think the show really starts next week, and that's why they always do these 2-3 episode premieres all the time, because like it's just like we got to get the board. We don't want the first 2 episodes, and we don't want the first 2 week of conversation to be it's boring. Even though for this show that would probably be preferable to what's coming. Thank you, Darth Ghostface. See you're dipping out. Thanks once again for all the gifted memberships tonight, man. Darth Goatface pulling out. I know he's a fan. He supports everyone in the Gatekeepers Alliance.
Yeah, he's a super fan. He's everywhere. Great guy, great supporter of real Star Wars.
It's tough. Star Wars is in a tough spot right now. I'll be doing breakdowns weekly starting tonight with the premiere of episodes 1 and 2 back to back. It's going to be a phenomenal night of television.
And 2.
So I hope you'll tune in. And then join me afterwards to discuss. Share those thoughts down below. Subscribe today. And of course, as always.
Oh, and we made it. We defeated the demon, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be doing breakdowns weekly.
Oh, you'll be getting ratioed weekly as well. I think that's a given. Jesus fucking Christ. Commando Gangsta. I really hate it. Everybody. It's funny. Everybody in the community really rips on her, and it's really funny. So
Yeah,
Darth Melvin, you might have to keep an eye on Chlamydia Burns for your content as well. And I'll say this, like, she can ripping on her does pull in views on occasion. She's one of those ones where you put her face on a thumbnail, people are going to tune in.
I just don't get it. The two people we watched, I guess Chlamydia Burns gets more views, have more subscribers. Nut Gobbler must have had a couple videos that popped and no one really watches her. But I don't get the appeal with the two that we watch. Like, who legit watches them and is like, oh, I want to hear their take. They're fucking retards. Their fans must be literally retarded.
I don't know. They say the things that the freaks want to hear. Like, you see like a countrywide breakdown, kind of like how you see those like red and blue, like the United States red and blue maps, like for politics, just like highlight where their viewers are. It's got to just be like East Coast, West Coast. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking freaks. The New York, the Chicago, Los Angeles crowd. Angel of Sorrow became a new member. Thank you for becoming a member. Yeah, so here we go. Wow, I said before that we wanted to get this in at about 3 hours, and I think we accomplished that. We are just under 3 hours in, and we got through the first 2 episodes. Yeah, I knew that the Chlamydia Burns review had a lot of juicy stuff in it, and I didn't want to pick an episode 2 that might be kind of dull. Wise, because a lot, even Louise Julie on her episode 1 reaction, in part because she knows that myself and Darth Melvin are watching, but I've never seen her so tame. She knows that she's being watched. So Zach Attack, member for a month, says shout out to Melvin's Woke Wars series, funny as fuck. Yes, Darth Melvin has a lot of funny content on his channel. I found, I think I subscribed to Darth Melvin on the Kyle Katarn, fake news Kyle Katarn exposure.
Well, that was a classic. Really triggered fake news Kyle Katarn.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he actually has a bathroom named after you. Am I correct?
Supposedly.
He keeps on talking about it. That's his great comeback. Apparently, whenever he gets ripped on by the Knights of Melvin.
He's such a fucking loser. Like, he'll reply to you, and he thinks because his, like, fucking idiot fans that, like, live on Twitter all day, they got nothing better to do, that they'll just, like his shit, and then they'll ratio you. He thinks that's owning you. Because he's a fucking little pussy who blocks everyone. Blocked my alt account.
Fucking Jacob 2.0.
And blocking people that call him a shill. He is a shill. And I don't know if you noticed, but he's like retweeting a lot.
Oh, yes, I've noticed.
Like, I don't know if he used to do that, but I'm noticing like now he's like retweeting Star Wars shit, like the official Star Wars posts. It's just fucking disgusting, this behavior, and it needs to be stopped.
One of the people, go ahead.
We just need to keep pointing it out. They need to feel bad about it, and they need to have meltdowns and fucking end their channels willingly.
And one of the people that he's constantly quote tweeting, Louise Julie, Splendid Superman. I had to put this up. Said Louise Julie had a fucking meltdown when I called her an OnlyFans broad, and I told her the mean white man sends his regards. I can't wait till I start seeing the mean white man in the comment section of some of these shills, which we need to start, which I should look at real quickly here at the end. Look at Chlamydia Burns' comment section. She lost her mind and blocked me. Too bad I have alts. Yes, too bad for her. That is funny, Splendid Superman. We're gonna have to be careful with her. She is one of the cancel pigs as well. Not too much. I'm not gonna read through that. There's too much. But yeah, chlamydia burns with the ratio. Just say that. Watch everyone who appears in Disney Star Wars Shills Acolyte reactions tomorrow is probably gonna get that. Good. They deserve it. They absolutely fucking deserve it. So we have officially hit 3 hours on the video. Thank you all so much. Make sure to subscribe to myself and subscribe to Darth Melvin of the Knights of Melvin. What do you have coming up on your channel, Darth Melvin, until we see you again next week for Shill Watch-Alongs, the Acolyte episode 3? Give anyone who might not be familiar with your channel a little preview as to what you got going on in your streaming schedule, because you got a lot going on.
What I got coming up, but I got to get 2 reviews out, one for episode 1, one for episode 2, and I'm doing a stream on Saturday, The Valley of the Melvin, stream every Saturday, and might be doing a gaming stream on Sunday, I don't know, but gonna be working hard to get these reviews out, because we got fucking 2 of them this week, so I might have to sacrifice a little bit of sleep, but, you know, we got to do it. We work hard. The Shills, they think it's easy. They think this is easy. They have no idea how much work the both of us put in on our channels.
Absolutely. There's the link to Darth Melvin's channel. Darth Melvin is closing in on 10,000 subscribers, and I think he is absolutely going to hit it with the Wokalite, with the Acolyte, and sky's the limit, and he's a guy, his channel needs to get bigger. Absolutely. He's earned it. He's put the work in, and he absolutely deserves it. So if you're not subscribed to the Knights of Melvin yet, yes, O3 Gorilla said it. We need more Knights on the Knights of Melvin. If you're not subscribed to myself, make sure you subscribe to me as well. Shill Watch-Alongs, or sorry, Shill, God, it's all these are so similar. I keep fucking them up. Disney Star Wars Shills react to the Acolyte episode 1 tomorrow. Episode 2 probably Saturday night, not Saturday night, maybe Saturday or Sunday, depends on how long that takes. Episode 1, I have to get started on the video overnight. It may be a little later than usual tomorrow, so make sure you have notifications turned on. We will do episode 2 Shill Watch-Alongs on the members only stream as well. And for those of you who don't know, I will be announcing this on a community post in a little bit. These live streams are going to be getting, we're going to have to take these live streams down immediately following these Shill Watch-Alongs live streams, because the Shills are using them to abuse the copyright system. Those of you who don't know, it happened again last week. Fucking ridiculous, but I did have a feeling this would happen one day, so... these are on a backup channel. The link to the backup channel, these are actually my second channel now, which is Mr. Grizzy Live. There's a link to that in the description. And I will post a community post as soon as this stream goes up on there. So if you missed any portion of this, it will be on that channel. So make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. The stream will also be already live once we go down on Rumble. If you want to check it out now, you can check it out there. And make sure you follow me there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We surpassed 300 viewers. I think we were at 350 for a time, and we were constantly over 200 for the entire stream. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Darth Melvin, for co-hosting, and we will see you next week.
Later, guys.
Later, guys.